right, boys, we reached a very special point in the summer. It's time for our tier list season. So, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, we're going to start putting some players and everything into tier lists. Today's the point guards. We're going to go down the positions every week until we get to the centers, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the offseason afterwards. But I'm excited for this. You guys seem to love the tier list. They do really well on our channel, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We love making the thumbnails. They always look really cool, and it's just a good way to start off episode 66. So, guys, how we feeling today?
Feeling good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a slow time right now. We're waiting on like a few more signings to happen or any other trade, but we have nothing right now. Luckily, we had something big happen today. We'll get into later, but
Exactly.
right now it's just trying to get the content going and then wrap it up when preseason comes around. Then we have actual talk about what's going on.
I mean, we have had games. We've been watching Summer League over the past couple of
Yeah.
days. It's been a wide variety of just really insanely good games. Like why was AJ Mitchell playing in Summer League? He was really good. We saw the debut of Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah,
we
everybody.
saw Johnny Furphy have the dunk of the century over Noah Asenge. It was just
Sad.
It was an incredible dunk.
It was at the dunk where
He tomahawked the back
picture
and his
with the
face
picture of
was
his
like,
face.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so bad.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton had tweeted, he said, "This is your favorite player's favorite player." So, and it's been good. We obviously saw a much improved Bronny James.
Oh yeah, he looks
Looks very
comfortable.
He looks
Yes.
very much comfortable. So,
Yeah.
maybe this is the start of something else. And we've seen more LeBron trade rumors kind of come about. But, we didn't really want to spend a whole segment's worth of Summer League because it's Summer League. It's not.
It's been, I mean, right now it's just Kyle Filipowski.
Yeah, he's been hooping.
He's running the whole summer league.
Telling you.
He's gonna be. I mean, Walker Kessler trade looks a lot more likely.
No, because I
Start
think
Filipowski.
he could play power forward and Kessler
Oh
could
yeah,
play
he
the center.
does. He does. I
I
forgot.
was really high on Filipowski last year.
Filipowski
Yeah.
looks like he's locked in.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
good player.
he fell in the draft. 'Cause I think he's like more of an older rookie, so he kind of fell
Was.
to like the early second round.
Yeah.
The Jazz kind of grabbed him at like 31, 32, something like that.
Yeah, it's been him. I forgot who else has been doing. Oh, Buzelis.
Yeah, but I don't know why he's playing in the summer league
Matas,
too. It
yeah.
doesn't really
He's been
make
doing
sense.
really
I was
good.
really high on both those guys.
So-
Matas specifically.
Yeah. And I'm-
There's a couple other guys that are like, what's the guy on the Spurs that's averaging? Jones Garcia. He's like averaging 25 every point
Yeah,
every game.
he's been playing insanely well, and
Like-
I'm actually enjoying. Even though we've been losing every game, some of the Nets rookies have been good. Like Drew Timmy's been outstanding.
Yes,
And
Timmy has been.
it looks like Nolan Traore was a hit at 19. He's been playing really well.
That's good.
So
I mean, the Knicks beat them yesterday for their first win so far. The Knicks Summer League team is ass.
we're already learning to tank in the
The
summer league.
Knicks
We're
Summer
0
League
3.
team is ass.
Who's their best player?
Marjon Beauchamp.
Oh my god.
And didn't he have like 0 points in one of the games? Like
He
something
did, and
like
he had
that?
25 last night.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but they
yeah.
lost because Igor wasn't playing and Danny Wolf wasn't playing. They had Traore playing.
And a bunch of
Drake
just-
Powell's injured.
Yeah, he had like a hip injury or
And
something
Ben,
before the.
Ben Saraf's been doing some things,
It's
those
been
were 5
interesting to
picks.
say the least, but summer league is what it is. Hopefully, one summer we'll be there. That's the goal because all the players are there, a lot of coaches and front offices and stuff like that. But
Yeah, it's fun. It looks like it on TV. It's always packed crowds. I mean, even though we don't know majority of the players, maybe like next year or the year after, we're still gonna have some top guys coming in through regardless.
oh yeah, without a doubt, because all the draft picks go.
Yeah,
So should be a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, get us to 7,000 subscribers by the end of August. You guys have had so much support for us over the past week. It's been obscene. I think we've had like 200,000 views in like 48 hours. Support's been unreal. We can't thank you all enough. Hope you're enjoying the shorts. If you're on Spotify audio platforms, give us 5 stars, answer the polls, leave a review. Our socials are down below in the description. Our personal ones are right here on the bottom of the screen. Get Gio to 1 million Instagram followers. We're obviously going to do our first 45 minutes to an hour of news, as we always do. And guys, do we have anything else to say before we sort of dive right in?
Let's go.
Into the first segment we go. We have some breaking news that dropped earlier today. It's now, I guess, more of a developing story. But we finally have a verdict and a result on the Bradley Beal saga. Now, just for context, he obviously signed a massive extension, I think in 2023 with or he's either 22 or 23 with the Washington Wizards, which gave him like $50 million a year. and he got a no trade clause. At the time, he was the second player in the league to get one with LeBron James. So don't know how he earned that, but basically, for those that don't know what a no trade clause is, you can veto any trade that you're involved in, making it tough to move you. And the Wizards weren't doing anything good. They were the worst team in the league, and Bradley Beal requested out, but he handpicked his destination. It wound up being the Phoenix Suns. It was like a multi-team trade that they sent like Chris Paul to the Warriors, Jordan Poole went to Washington, and Bradley Beal essentially wound up in Phoenix. Didn't really work, him, Booker, and Kevin Durant. We saw KD just get traded. Booker just signed a massive extension that we talked about last week. And now this, tweets on the screen right now from Shams Charania saying 3-time All-Star Bradley Beal has agreed to a contract buyout with the Phoenix Suns and plans to join the Los Angeles Clippers on a 2-year, $11 million deal with a player option after clearing waivers. So the Bradley Beal saga finally ends. He is an LA Clipper. He's essentially, I guess, the Paul George replacement / Norman Powell replacement, as far as what the scoring out product would be. So, Anthony, you've been extremely critical of Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Now that this is all finally done and over with, what's just your pure thoughts?
Well, I mean, so the first thought in my mind, obviously, the Norm trade is a lot more understandable now because you got John Collins and Norm essentially gets sent to Miami. Beal's that replacement. Steps right into the starting lineup, and listen, I guess we were looking for the Lakers to make moves. It's actually they're crosstown Robin making all the moves this summer, so the Clippers should be getting more attention than the Lakers because their starting five right now is looking like Harden, Beal, Kawhi, John Collins, Zubac.
It sounds pretty good.
And
It's like I said, it sounds great in theory.
And your bench is Brook Lopez as well, Chris Dunn, Batum, Derek Jones. It's nice, but again, that starting five though is up there in age, minus John Collins.
He's also kind of getting on that.
Yeah,
other
it's
side,
an old
side of 30.
lineup, but again,
It's a veteran lineup.
if this lineup was like in 2010s, we'd be saying this team's going to the finals.
Oh yeah.
I'd even make the argument that if you want defense, I would bench Beal and start Chris Dunn.
Well, yeah.
So I think that
that's
makes
fine.
sense, and then
Yeah.
Beal can run the second unit himself. We've seen what he's
Right.
been able to do as a primary scorer.
Yeah,
Right. He can take that Norman Powell role.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
This is also vastly different from this Phoenix Suns team, where essentially like Kawhi and Kevin Durant are kind of do the same thing offensively. They'll just take over and score. Kawhi though is a much better defender. I'm not saying Kevin Durant's a bad defender. He's an underrated defender, but nothing on the perimeter like Kawhi is. James Harden, yes, is very similar to Booker in his scoring output, but he's a playmaker. And he's an elite playmaker. So he's your point guard. Zubac is better than Nurkic by maybe like 10 light years. And then John Collins gives you that flexibility as a lob threat compared to Royce O'Neal or who even was their starting for? It was like Grayson Allen as the extra starter. Like John Collins gives you that flexibility. So,
Yeah.
Gio, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty solid fit. Just kind of like what Anthony said. I think he fits right into that Norman Powell slot there, and I think he's gonna. I'm not gonna say he's gonna go back to his original production in the Wizards days, but he's going to be better than he was in the Suns. I think he's gonna be more efficient. I think he's gonna be more comfortable in his new role with LA. And if I really had to predict. Do we want to get into a prediction or not?
We can if you want, yeah.
Yeah, so if I really had to predict how successful this team is going to be, I would say probably very similar to last year's team. So not much more or not much less in that same ballpark. Yeah.
It's tough with the Clippers because we've seen them have so many good teams on paper every year, but they're the Clippers.
Yeah.
They're the most unserious playoff team I think the league's ever seen.
Yeah.
Like they've made it to one conference finals and they lost. So it's kind of tough. What do you think, Antoine?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be the health is a big thing. Who knows if Harden can replicate what he did this past year, where we saw probably his best years in a while. It's tough. I do think they would go probably second round playoffs regardless. If they do make moves at the deadline, if they are up there in the top 4, top 5, it'll be, of course, bench depth because their starting five is kind of set right now the way it is. So with Ty Lue's still there, I have hope in him, of course. Steve Ballmer's not giving up on his team right now. Once, of course, Kawhi and Harden move on, then you're looking at a bigger picture of, all right, now we got to start from the beginning now. And that's soon. So they're kind of throwing in the same thing with what we said about the Knicks and also the Lakers and also the Cavaliers. They're throwing in all their chips in right now. And once these old guys move on, then you kind of start back. It's like what Phoenix is doing right now. You move on. Listen, right now, Matt Ashby has finally woken up and seen what good owners do. You move from KD, you get the assets back that you get. Green is great. Brooks is great. You get the picks back. Beal's a buyout. You couldn't do anything else regarding him. The draft was a hit. You got two first-round picks, one in the first pick in the second round, one in the first round, who fell to 10 to them. And you acquired Mark Williams. It's a risk, but again, your center depth is a lot more better than it was last year.
Yeah.
And, they are retooling. Booker's back, and, it's not really a full rebuild. It's a retooling and see what you can put around Book, what works, what doesn't work. New head coach coming in. Phoenix is moving in the right direction, but again, it's going to take some time. And we're going to see the Clippers probably be in the same spot in a few years from now when Harden and Kawhi move on. So it's a never-ending cycle of this for the guys that have older, players on their team. But the crazy thing with this thing is that, Beal's contract was a 5-year, $251 million contract.
Yikes.
He's making $50 million a year, and that has now been slashed by almost 90%. He's signing a 2-year, $11 million deal. He's making only $5 million a year.
Yeah, but he's still how many more years did he have on his original deal?
Well, it expires after next year.
So he's still getting paid 50-something million this year,
crazy.
along with like $5 to $6 million from the Clippers.
Supposed to be UFA after next season.
Yeah.
So he's getting that $50 mil. Still, but again, going from $50 to $5 million is a massive drop off, and probably that's kind of where his value is at right now. Is a lower level, mid level exception player at the current moment in time.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think he could have pursued more money had he not been getting the 50 mil from Phoenix, and they're not doing what the Lakers did with Ayton. I know the Suns and Lakers are splitting the payment of Ayton's contract. They didn't want to do that with a second player, especially because he makes more money. I think Ayton only made like 30 something. Or I'm sorry, the Blazers, not Phoenix. But, it just seemed kind of pointless. But I'm really intrigued to see what Bradley Beal is at this point in his career. I feel like Phoenix was probably the worst fit possible. But even in Washington, fantastic player, did nothing when it came to winning basketball.
Well, that's crazy. That's the same story with Kyle Kuzma. Once he left Washington, what happened to him?
Yeah, but Kyle Kuzma wasn't even a winning player in Washington. That's kind of like the main thing.
He wasn't a good player in Washington.
No, he was a good player in Washington.
Like let's identify what good is. Bradley Beal was 0.1 points away from a scoring title.
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma maybe averaged 18 a game if he was lucky, if it was like sunny outside.
Yeah.
But like I know, Gio, you obviously witnessed this as a temporary Wizards fan.
I did.
What do you think? What does Bradley Beal value-wise bring to this this Clippers team? And do you think it's going to work out?
I think I kind of answered this previously. I think Bradley Beal, he's not going to get back to that Wizards level of play that he was at, where he can score on anyone in the league.
Right.
He was that type of ISO basketball player. He can drive it to the basket. He can post you up. He can hit the mid-range, pull up mid-range. He can hit the threes. You know what I'm saying? Catch and shoot. He can do it all, right? On the Wizards.
Yeah.
He's not that type of guy anymore. I mean, he is, but it's just a lesser version of it.
So what
you know what I mean?
what role do you think he'd play if there's a player you can compare him to in the league right now?
I think he's going to play the Norman Powell role.
I don't know.
I think so.
I feel like Norman Powell was more involved on the offense.
I think he will be that.
Okay.
Because look, think about this. Norman
know.
Powell, he took over when the starters were not in the game.
Exactly.
So that's
Right.
exactly what Bradley Beal's going to do if they bring him off the bench. I don't know if they're going to do that. I would do that if I'm the coach. I would bring Beal off the bench.
I mean, Norman Powell was also starting a lot.
Yeah.
Because remember, Kawhi missed half the season.
Right. Well, that's if there's injuries, of course.
Right. I think Bradley Beal's going to wind up starting a lot of games, but
Unfortunately.
I think at both of their points in their career right now, I think Norman Powell is just way more of a dynamic scorer than Bradley Beal. I just don't
Right.
know if he's got that microwave in him anymore.
Right.
that
No.
Norman Powell has.
We also have to remember, in Phoenix, he was limited. He was super limited. He was a shell of himself because he didn't really have the ball that much. It was really KD and Devin Booker.
Right.
And an offense like that, the ball doesn't get swung a lot.
Well, but-
both those scorers are ISO scorers. So how is another ISO scorer going to fit into that, right? I think Beal still has decent basketball to play, and I think you're going to see that on the Clippers.
Well, yeah,
That's a good point.
he's going into Harden and Kawhi, which is where the ball movement steps around there as well. It's interesting. I mean, if it doesn't work out, his contract's not bad. You can move it or release him. You're not losing much.
He's got a player option, so
Yeah.
he could opt out,
You know.
or he opts in. He doesn't have a no trade clause anymore, so you could
Exactly.
ship him to Seattle if you wanted to. It's like or wherever. It's like there's no strings attached anymore to his contract, and that's the
Yeah.
most important thing.
I don't think anybody loses here. They both win for Phoenix and also for the Clippers in just a different way.
Yeah.
It's just, the sticky situation is over. Phoenix now has nothing to worry about. Just rebuild, retool. You kept your player happy, signing him to that 2-year extension. You drafted well. You have good players around him. Just get to work, and that's it.
Yeah.
For the Clippers, it's just playoff or bust for them, obviously.
I wouldn't say. Yeah, I mean, they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
If they don't make the playoffs, I'll be very surprised. Or
It'll be just injuries. if they don't
injuries,
make
yeah.
it.
And that's the other
Exactly.
thing too. Bradley Beal did get injured a lot towards the latter part of his career in Washington, but I guess there's really only one way to find out, and that's time.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to Bradley Beal. The Suns must feel like that humongous weight is just off their shoulders. And Matt Ishbia and Lawrence Frank have done a very good job at damage control since losing their star players. I think Phoenix has done really good this offseason, and the Clippers did really well last season and this season. So,
Yeah.
we'll have to see going forward. But do we have any final thoughts before we move into the extensions?
Let's move.
Let's go.
All right, we have a couple massive extensions to get into today. The first one is obscene. And I knew it was going to be this high based off of his teammates' previous 2 contracts. And here it is. So, NBA champion, all-star, all-NBA player Jalen Williams has agreed to a 5-year maximum rookie contract extension that can reach $287 million. Wow.
How many years?
5 years.
5 years.
$287 million. It is the exact same contract
Dub.
as Paolo Banchero, and I think I forgot the other player that has the same contract, but it's quite ridiculous. So he's on Paolo money, and
Deserved.
some can say it's deserved, some could say it's not. Antoine,
Deserved.
you think it's deserved? Tell me why.
I'm a J-Dub believer.
I thought you. Oh yeah, he picked him for Finals MVP.
I am
Okay.
You are,
a
bro.
J-Dub believer.
This is the only one.
Listen, I don't know why he was
saw from the
last.
beginning.
Chet should have been last.
Remember, it's all,
I can't curse.
it's all about the agreements. Like Chet got the deal he wanted quicker.
I know. Yeah. I think, listen, they locked up their 3 guys. Now they're set for the next 5 years because every contract is 5 years long. So this is their gap, 5 years, and then we'll see from there. But I think deserved. All 3 of those guys earned it for what this year specifically alone, because obviously that's how they got their money. Hartenstein's already signed. We don't need to worry about that. He's not going to be around any time longer. But those 3 guys, their big 3, their core is there for the next half decade. And they can not be more happy. Thunder fans can't be more happy. They can't be more happy. I can't be more happy. It's a family affair over in OKC. Everyone gets money here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, this was due. Because, you can't sign 2 guys and leave J-Dub in the back just waiting. I'm sure SGA had a lot of saying in these guys getting their money.
Well, that's
Just
why.
leave Chet and
Sure.
J-Dub.
That's why he extended now. Remember, he only took 4 years.
Yeah.
He passed up on like 100-something million.
Yeah.
But that's because now they'll at least be under the cap for the next 2 years. Because, I mean, think about this. Let's put this into perspective, Gio. The Thunder just paid their 3 best players a combined $750 million
Exactly.
Wow.
across the next 4 to 5 years. That is objectively insane.
It's a bill.
Am I having?
Oh,
Expensive
it's not
thing.
almost $1 billion.
Yeah, well, it is
It's
almost,
almost a
almost $1
billion.
billion. That's 3
You said
quarters.
170.
750.
Oh,
Seven.
okay, my fault.
Yeah. Remember,
yeah.
SGA signed for 280 something. J-Dub just signed for 287. Chet signed for 250.
Wow.
That's close to 800.
It's a lot
That's
of money.
insane.
And that
Close to
it's
800.
750 guaranteed. They all can get a little bit more
Makes sense.
in that because like Jalen Williams, Chet, and Paolo all have the same base contract, all guaranteed. The bonuses and incentives pushes I think J-Dub's more. I think Chet's caps at 250, while J-Dub's can get to 287. Paolo's can get 290.
Yes. Okay.
Something like that.
Got it.
But it's just Gio, are the Thunder going to run into cap problems in a couple years? Because they still have a lot of guys to pay across the next couple of years.
Look, I'm not the guy to talk about cap stuff, But if I had to guess, I would say yes, because if you're paying those guys almost $1 billion, of course you're bound to run into those issues, right?
Right.
I mean, I don't
And
know
also-
who you're talking about because Joe and Wiggins are locked up for the next 4 years.
They're locked.
Topic and Kayson are still on rookie contracts.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay Kason Wallace next year.
Wallace.
Topic doesn't have to get paid for a while. You still, I mean,
What about
Isaiah Joe signed a 4-year deal and Wiggins signed a 5-year deal. That was like last year.
Yeah.
I think they're
But
okay.
this year their payroll is 177 million dollars. Next year it goes down to 154, but they still have to extend guys. So out of contract this year, Chet obviously his contract hasn't been added yet. So I actually don't know what their updated
Yeah,
payroll is.
exactly. Yeah.
Let me see if I could pull it up on the fly real quick.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously going to be a very important thing.
I mean, like Sorber just got drafted. He's fine.
Yeah.
Lou Dort,
Lou Dort does have
Caruso.
to. Lou Dort does have to get paid.
Caruso got re-signed midseason.
Yeah. So
How much?
next year their payroll
yeah.
next year their payroll's at 193 for their total cap allocations. But I don't know if that's like
Okay.
a necessary by year thing because the contracts haven't been made official yet. So it's hard to like.
We'll have to check when the season starts.
Yeah. So according to Bleacher Report, the Thunder potentially will spend $822 million on all 3 of those players combined. That's including incentives
Yeah.
and bonuses and stuff like that.
Wow.
But I think that's the beauty of this team. Yes, they're going to run into cap problems. They have 14 first-round picks across the next 7 years.
Yeah.
If they like Isaiah Hartenstein could easily just get traded if he doesn't have if they don't win a championship
Right.
because he's making 28 mil a year,
Wow.
which is obscene. But
Yeah.
and again in 2028 is when the TV contract really kicks in, and a lot of the players have their contracts staggered, so they're not going to get the proper money allocated.
Okay. Yeah, I mean they might have some issues, but I don't think it's gonna be like a Boston Celtics issue this year. We're seeing obviously.
It could though.
It could be.
If they
yeah,
if they repeat and like Lou Dort averages like 20 a game,
that's true.
he could command like a Bruce Brown contract getting 25 mil a year and stuff like that. It's going to be tough. And I think that's why Sam Presti needs to be ruthless if they don't win a championship. If someone plays subpar, like had they lost game 7, it would not have surprised me at all if J-Dub got traded.
That'd
Depending
be
on his
interesting for
performance.
sure.
Exactly, yeah.
I still wouldn't have came to that decision though, regardless.
Well, it's just an
that's kind of like a Luka Doncic type of trade again, all over again.
No.
Just like throwing him out there to the Wolves,
Well, not really, because if he was the reason they lost last year, if he underperformed again,
or just yeah,
you can't be wasting SGA's prime. He won an MVP. So
yeah.
that's kind of the main gist regarding that. But do we have any final thoughts regarding Jalen Williams?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's get into the next contract. This one I'm actually really happy about because he deserved.
I think it's Paolo.
It's not. Oh, wait, I forgot about Paulo. You're right.
Is it Paolo? Well, Paolo we knew was happening.
Wait, did we do Paulo last week?
Did
Am I
we do
tripping?
Paulo this-
We did Paulo
Pretty sure we
last
did.
week.
We
Yeah.
did. Oh,
So it's
okay.
not Paulo. So we'll get to the next one. The tweet is on the screen
I don't know
right
who this
now.
is.
We're heading down to the Bayou. Herb Jones has
Oh,
agreed to a
yes.
3-year, $68 million contract extension with the Pelicans.
Oof.
So I actually found out when this happened. He's a 2nd-round draft pick.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he wasn't
And this
drafted the
dude
first round.
is easily, when healthy, a top 5 defender in the NBA. You can even make the argument that he's the best. And, you know, with Trey Murphy potentially in trade talks and the whole roster kind of shifting around, you bring in Jordan Poole, they lock up their guy on a very team-friendly contract. So, Gio, your thoughts?
Herb Jones,
Yeah.
fantastic player. I think well done by the Pelicans to lock him up. 68 mil in how many years did you say?
3.
3 years. Yeah, I mean he deserves every penny. I think he's a fantastic player, defender. He's a versatile wing guy, you know. So I think it's a good play by the Pels.
Yeah, and he can shoot. He's like your prototypical 3-and-D. It's just the problem is he can't stay healthy. Otherwise, I think he'd make 100 mil more or 100 mil plus, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know because I really thought they were going to trade him. I didn't think that they wanted to kind of go down this route, but I think maybe they were scared of what happened with Dyson Daniels, where Herb Jones could have gotten traded to the Clippers, for example, and he just becomes like a 20-point per game
Right.
defensive stalwart. It's
Imagine.
like Dyson Daniels is the most improved player, runner up in DPOI. That's like insane. So Antoine, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, yeah, I mean, I love seeing Herb play. It's a shame that he's been injury riddled for the past year and a half. But when he's on the court, he's one of my favorites to watch, along with Trey Murphy as well. I think they're both really good for the Pels. Obviously, hopefully this injury bug for them is over because we don't want to see that team go through again another year of misery for them and their fans too.
Yeah, that's the
And
key.
because they have good players on that team, like I'm sure other teams would be just trying to have Herb Jones on their team or Trey Murphy, like
Playing team.
you know, and even Zion too. So it's again good friendly deal. Of course, probably not maxed out at his value because of the injuries, of course. But again, $20 million a year is fantastic money for him and what he does. And he could always re-up and move on after those 3 years, given of course he is healthy, and performs. So again, it's not a lose here. It's good to keep him around, keep him for that team, and grow with Trey, Zion, Yves, Derek Queen, Fears, Poole, DeJounte Murray, that whole core around them, and just go on from there. I do think Willie Green's on the hot seat this year going in.
Yeah.
If things don't work out with that fully healthy team, I think he's gone.
Didn't he just sign an extension?
Did he?
I think so, but even still, Mike Malone signed an extension last year and got canned. So
Yeah.
that means
I
nothing.
know last year was a pass for Willie because of the injuries, but this year, if I see nothing come from this team. DeJounte Murray shouldn't be a big loss for them because Poole's coming in with Fears as well. It would be nice to have him, of course, but
Well, you'd want to have the guy you traded.
Yeah, of course.
You wanted the guy you traded the most improved player for.
yeah. But if we see the same team last year and they are all healthy and playing phenomenal basketball, I think Willie's time is going to be over and they're going to be looking for someone else to come in.
That's fair. And I was just looking at his projected cap or contract salary for the next couple of years, making just under 21 in 2027. Remember, he's still on like 14 and 15 across the next 2 years. Then in 28, 29, about 22 and a half. And then he has a player option in 2030 for 24.1. So that's going to be an easily tradable contract in that final year if he opts in. Not if he stays healthy, he could opt out and get himself $100 million. It's kind of quite simple.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, shout out Herb Jones, shout out the Pelicans. Do we have any sort of final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns before we dive into the surprise segment that's coming up next?
No, let's go.
Guys, this is about to get very controversial.
I like that.
A new ranking dropped the other day by a wild Bleacher report.
Oh, God.
They ranked their top 100 NBA players of all time. And my, oh my.
Okay, but we're not going through all 100.
No, we're not going through all 100. But my, oh my, this was a very controversial list. A lot of people are up in arms
Yeah.
and, quite upset with how everything turned out. So they posted their top 20 and then they left a link to the remaining part of the list.
Got it.
So do you want me to go from top down from first to 20?
No, 20 to 1.
20 to 1?
Yes.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So the tweet is on the screen right now, or something's on the screen where I'll reveal the rankings and stuff like that. So here we go. Well, I'll go by 5, and then we'll pause, quickly brief, and we'll move on. Okay.
Got it.
So number 20 is Dr. J.
Okay.
Number
This is all time.
all time.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was current.
No.
So wait till I finish the rest of the 5, and then we'll talk. So 20 is Dr. J. 19 is David Robinson. 18 is Dirk Nowitzki. 17 is Nikola Jokic. 16 is Kevin Garnett.
Wow. I don't have an issue with that so far, except I feel like who's number 19 again?
David Robinson.
He's a little high in my opinion.
I
think
know.
he should be in the 20s. He shouldn't be in the 19s, but
That's
it's fine.
fair.
Yeah, I need to see the rest of the list. I really don't.
Exactly,
Anything
yeah.
wrong here
I
so
want to
far.
see who's before.
Yeah, let's
those
go
guys.
more. Keep going.
I'm going to go more? Okay.
Yeah.
15 to 11. 15 is Jerry West. 14 is Oscar Robertson. 13 is Kevin Durant. 12th is Hakeem Olajuwon. And 11th is Kobe Bryant.
Wow.
So this is the big debate amongst all-time talks. Is Kobe Bryant a top 10 player of all time? The Kobe fans are in their feels. They are pissed off. People are saying like Shaq said Kobe at 11 is criminal.
Yeah.
But he's biased because he played
Yeah.
with him.
Kobe at who was 12?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Keem. I think he deserves that.
13.
13's KD. 14's Oscar. 15's
If I'm being
Jerry West.
honest, Dirk Nowitzki's better than Kevin Durant.
No.
No.
What?
No.
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 Seriously?
Yeah.
No.
I'm serious.
But
Kevin Durant is way better than Dirk. Listen, let me tell
okay,
you why.
that's fine.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
I'm
Kevin
okay with
Durant
that.
can do everything Dirk can do and more.
And he's
Yeah.
better.
Right? Same
I
height.
think I'm reminiscing too much on Dirk's magnificent finals run.
Yeah, he might have one of the greatest finals
That's
runs,
why.
but career-wise, it's KD.
Okay.
KD's. He's got all
Actually,
the accolades. Yeah.
Because KD can knock on anything and I always said when I watch KD, any shot he took, I was like, that's going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dirk, I don't
Dirk's,
remember much.
I mean, sort of
but-
same thing.
Dirk's the greatest shooting big of all time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mid-range, threes.
But outside of that, Kevin Durant's pretty much cleared him everywhere
Absolutely.
else. And it's like even
Okay.
defensively too, Kevin Durant is an underrated defender, like I said earlier in the show.
KD in his prime was actually a defensive stopper.
Yeah.
Like shot blocker, like all that stuff.
He's going to play that role on this Houston team.
Yeah.
He's going to be a good defender this year.
I think so,
I'm
too.
excited for it.
Yeah.
I think Jerry West is high.
I agree with that. I very much agree with that. I think Russell Westbrook is better than Jerry West. I think that's pretty easy.
No, I would replace Jerry West with Isaiah Thomas.
That's okay. I'm fine with
That's to me
West
that's
is at
like
14.
15.
that. Oscar's right below
Yeah,
him.
to me like Russ should be nowhere near the top 15.
Okay, that's fine. But he's the
Um,
logo though. Like that's
I think Russ should be top 25 all
that's
time.
crazy.
Top 30 is probably more realistic at best.
Okay, what's 10 to 5? I'm still having trouble right now swapping some places.
Yeah, so you want me to go 10 to 5?
Yeah.
All right, so 10th is Steph Curry. 9th is Wilt Chamberlain. 8th is Larry Bird. 7th is Tim Duncan. And 6th is Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, first off, Steph is better than everybody but Shaq.
Okay, hold on.
That's
Slow your horses,
crazy.
bro. Hold your horses.
That's crazy.
What?
Can you just repeat everything you just said right there?
10 is Steph.
Okay.
9 is Wilt Chamberlain.
Okay.
8 is Larry Bird. 7 is Tim Duncan. And 6th is Shaq.
So
How
Steph,
is-
is,
So wait,
Steph is
wait.
better than Tim Duncan.
You think Steph's
And
better
Larry
than Tim
Bird?
Duncan?
Hold on.
You think Steph's better than Larry Bird?
Steph is better than Tim Duncan.
No, he's not.
Dog.
What?
I don't know what you were watching
Wait,
in
what?
the 2000s.
What?
This is a
Aren't you a
He's a-
2000s?
I love Tim Duncan, but how is Steph not better than Tim Duncan?
Bro.
because he's not.
Really?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Larry Bird and Wilt, I don't think so. I meant Tim Duncan. I think he's a little. I would.
You can
Tim
make
Duncan.
you can make the argument that he's better than Wilt if you think the 100-point game was
I don't
fake.
think he's better than Wilt. I think Wilt is a freaking
Actually,
dog.
it's. I do love Tim Duncan though, so I'm kind of hating myself right now for saying.
Yeah, I don't know why you're doing this. First of all,
Who's
Larry
left?
Larry Bird at 8 might be the most criminal offense this list has seen.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I think Bird is better than Magic.
Bird is like top 5 minimum.
I like Bird more than Magic.
Oh, I do too.
personally. Yeah.
I do too. I always
Yeah.
reminisce on that one time where
Yeah.
Larry Bird he played a game. He wanted to like save his right hand for when they played the Pistons, so he only used his left hand for a game, and he had a 47-point triple double.
Like, what the hell?
Like, dude, he makes no sense.
So Gio, you want to guess the top 5? So it's LeBron.
You wanna do it?
It's LeBron, MJ, Bill Russell, Magic
no,
Johnson.
put it in order. So Bron,
Braun at
MJ
1.
at 1.
No, Braun.
We're
at
definitely gonna put MJ at 1.
1. No. This
100%.
This is Bleacher Report.
Okay.
LeBron is 1.
You think so?
100%.
LeBron owns Bleacher Report.
No, but this is Bleacher Report.
Okay,
Rich
fine.
Paul.
LeBron, MJ, Magic, Bill Russell. Who's 5th? Who are we forgetting?
Bill Russell.
Kareem. No,
So,
Bill.
I'll
5,
give you the order right now.
5 Bill Russell, 4
Yes.
Kareem,
Yes.
3 MJ.
No, what the
Magic
hell?
Johnson, MJ.
He just creates
2
abbreviations for
MJ,
people. And, like,
2 MJ, 1 LeBron.
Can I
That's
give
the
you?
5.
Can I just give you my list really
yeah,
quick?
go for it.
It's gonna be MJ at 1, LeBron at 2, Bill Russell at 3. Then it's gonna be Magic and then Kareem at 5.
Okay.
Okay,
ahead,
before
read
we
it
get
up.
into that, I did the head-to-head with Steph and Tim Duncan, and obviously they played in 2 different eras, so it's hard to kind of gauge. Where Tim Duncan started out in the 90s, where Steph kind of played through the pace and space era.
Yeah.
So Steph naturally averages more points,
Yeah.
and he's more efficient from 3 because he's a much better shooter. But looking at just kind of the career accolades, aside from Tim Duncan averaging more rebounds, obviously, better defender. Steph has 4 rings, Tim Duncan has 5. Steph has 4 first-team All-NBAs, Duncan has 10. Steph has 11 total All-NBAs, Duncan has 15. Steph has never made an All-Defensive team. Tim Duncan's made 15 of them.
Holy crap!
They both have 2 MVPs. The one MVP is what keeps Steph, like the one in 2016. Steph, I think, was a unanimous winner.
Yeah, he was crazy. Yeah.
Steph only has the 1 Finals MVP. Should be 2, but he has 1. Tim Duncan has 3. And All-Star really doesn't matter. Steph has 11. Tim Duncan has 15. So, I mean, the accolades and stuff, and, you know, Tim Duncan, I think Tim Duncan was on just as good of a team, but I think the teams they went up against were better in the finals than what Steph had to go up
I
against.
think I agree with that.
So I would put Steph below Tim Duncan.
Me too.
Steph's like a fringe top 10 for me. It's some days I feel like he's in there, some days I feel like he's not. It really just depends on the weather for me.
I'm not a Steph guy, so get him out of my top 10.
Naturally. So do you want to get into the top 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead.
So in 5th place is Bill Russell. 4th,
Oh.
Didn't I say that?
I think you did say that.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he said. So comments, hold him accountable, please, because I already forgot.
He did.
4th, Magic Johnson.
That's what I said.
3rd is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You said that.
Yeah.
2nd
No,
place.
I had Magic in 3rd.
Yeah.
2nd place is LeBron James.
Told you, bro.
And in 1st place, Bleacher Report's GOAT in NBA history, Thanasis Michael Jordan. There you go. So
That's
MJ reigns supreme. Yeah,
I
a lot
told
of
you, bro.
remember this is done by the writers at Bleacher Report. A lot of these writers,
I
are
know.
older. They grew up in the Jordan days.
Yeah. Even the younger guys say MJ is better.
Yeah. Had LeBron come first, he would be the GOAT collectively amongst people.
Mm-hmm.
But because remember, MJ, we didn't really have anyone to compare him to.
Right.
LeBron was compared to Michael Jordan. And once you've seen the body of work Michael Jordan's done, it's hard for LeBron to pass that in some people's eyes.
Well, yeah.
It's mostly about the dominance. Like LeBron's
Right, yeah.
dominant. MJ was another level of dominant, so that's kind of what
Mm-hmm.
it is, you know.
That's fair to say, yeah.
Okay. I mean, where's Russ on this list?
Yeah. that's
Let me
good.
go look.
Definitely past
he's
20.
not-
Just finishing out
25,
the top 25. Moses Malone was 21st. The Nasty Man was 22, Karl Malone. 23 is Dwayne Wade. 24 is Giannis. I'm surprised he didn't make the top 20.
Who?
Giannis.
Wow.
Giannis
Oh,
got
wow.
2 MVPs, a DPOY. He won the DPOY in one of
He has
those
the chip,
MVP years,
right.
and he has the championship in the Finals MVP.
So
Interesting.
who's above him?
Above Giannis,
Like- Giannis is 21, right?
24.
24.
Dwayne
so
Wade's 23. I think Dwayne Wade's better.
Yeah.
I don't.
Bro,
Oh, he
that,
is.
that run in 2006 alone puts Dwayne Wade at least in my top
That was
20.
That was kind of a fluke year, honestly.
Not really.
Because
Oh,
that Mavericks team he played against was ass.
Yeah, but he outplayed Shaq. Like,
I mean,
it was impressive. I understand it was a more washed Shaq, but like it was 06. It wasn't totally washed by then.
I guess. I mean,
Karl Malone was 22, and then Moses was 21, and then 25th, rounding out the top 25, was Charles Barkley.
Okay.
So let me see if I can go find a wild Russell Westbrook. So he definitely should be in here, right?
Try to find Melo too.
Russell Westbrook is where? Jason Tatum, I just found at 93.
Oh.
So that's interesting. Russell Westbrook is a top 50 player at 48.
Wow.
this
48
list
is
sucks
good,
ass,
Gio.
bro. Can you just? I'm sorry. We
Who-
might have to extend this segment a little
Who's,
bit
who's higher than Russ?
because I want to see who's above him.
47 is Elvin Hayes.
Oh my god, bro.
46
Are you joking?
46 is Kevin McHale. He's got rings. 45 is Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I'm out, bro.
44 is George Mikan.
Oh,
Oh my
your
God.
favorite.
Remember, respect the elders. Respect the
I'm
elders.
not respecting nobody, bro.
80 over Russ is crazy.
43 is Walt Frazier. 42 is George Gervin.
Walt Frazier?
Walt Frazier should be above.
Get it,
40,
yo,
bro, they
get
put,
out of
they
here,
put
bro.
Patrick Ewing at 40.
Ooh.
That's insane. I don't know who made this list, but
Where's Melo?
Carmelo, let's see.
Probably in the 70s.
Carmelo's 60th.
Ooh, okay.
So T-Mac's
bad.
59 right above him. Now, I asked AI to tell me like some of the notable snubs and stuff. So let me actually go and tell you real quick.
Yeah, who didn't make this list?
Well, first off, there's one major snub, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, wow.
Surely an MVP, a finals MVP, and a conference finals MVP, and a scoring title all in one season at the age of 26. How do you not make the top 100?
who's number 100?
Artis Gilmore.
Yeah, how is he not better than Artis Gilmore?
Dude,
bro?
how? I don't understand.
Artis,
It's like-
he's a good center, but like, come on,
Like
it's
how?
SGA, bro.
I don't get it. SGA should be top 100.
At least in the 90s or 100 itself.
So here are some other notable placements. If I can find the screenshot to put on the screen, I will. Barkley 25, Steve Nash at 35, Jason
my
Kidd at
God,
33, T-Mac 59, Damian Lillard made it at 64, Vince Carter and Joel Embiid right below him at 65 and 66,
What?
Dikembe at 81, Tatum at 93. And then as far as like notable snubs and controversies is basically just the one. Oh, and Luka Doncic is 57. So Luka's below Russ.
Well, he better be. You know
At
what
least
I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm telling you, once he gets a ring, though, he's passing him.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's
Luka?
that's the one thing holding
I
Russ
don't think
back.
he's gonna get a ring.
Who, Luca? Well, that's because you're biased, but
No. It's not because I'm biased. I just think that he's not
a winning
that type of player.
I mean, fair.
Defensively, trash.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah,
need
we
that
know
to play.
this.
You need that to win.
Unfortunately for you, it's like the one thing holding Russ back in these rankings is the fact that he doesn't have a ring.
If Russ had a ring,
Russ would be so much higher if he had a ring.
Russ would. Yeah.
Because like, is he the highest ringless player on this
No,
list?
Barkley is.
Oh, Barkley is,
25,
yeah.
Which I think Russ is better than Barkley, but that's just,
I
I
think
think Barkley's severely overrated.
in my opinion, the best player to not win a ring is either him or James Harden. I think it's both of them.
But I still think Barkley is
And-
severely overrated.
Can I get back to SGA talk? So the SPs
Yeah.
are on right now. So the opening monologue just happened.
Did he win?
So no, Shane Gillis is the host. The opening
Oh,
monologue.
Oh, that's fine.
So he said SGA is here. Everybody sitting around him is in foul trouble.
I like that.
That's
They put Harden at 34, by the way, and they put Kawhi at 32. Is Kawhi at least above Russ?
Yeah.
Kawhi is above Russ.
Okay, at least we have some realism here.
Look,
Kawhi's
I'm gonna be
insane.
straight up, bro.
Yeah. They put Havlicek at 31. Chris Paul's at 30.
Havlicek. Yeah.
That's great. Chris Paul is 18 spots ahead of Russell Westbrook.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I gotta go, bro.
You don't think Havlicek was good?
Dude. John Havlicek, the plumber? Are you kidding me, bro?
You can't be hitting on a Hall of Famer.
I don't care. I don't care.
Where's
and Chris Paul? I can objectively say that Russell Westbrook is better than all those guys.
So Walt and Ewing are on this list. That's a goated list already.
I mean, why wouldn't they be on this list?
Ewing at 40 is crazy.
Ewing at 40 is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, he was.
So
he
it's
was
like
overrated.
so.
ass.
The thing is that Russ has the stat advantage against Havlicek on most of the stuff, but as far as the accolades,
Just a ring, bro.
As far as the accolades go, I mean, Havlicek kind of blows him out of the water with
Like
it.
what?
So I mean, the fact that he has 8 championships.
Okay, bro. Like,
Like-
you're playing with Bill Russell, Sam Jones, in
Right.
in 1950s
I
and
mean,
60s. Like,
they average pretty
my
much
God.
they pretty much average the same amount of points. He was averaging 21 points back in those days in his career.
I know,
that's
but
nothing,
But
bro.
back in the day,
Russ averages 21.
but scoring.
What I'm saying-
scoring 21 back in the day is light work.
exactly.
Right, but no, I feel like more players now can score that, but it's just they don't play as many minutes.
No one played defense back in the day.
But Havlicek also made 8 all defensive teams. Russ made 0.
Oh my god.
But again, no one played defense.
John,
back in
you're
the
telling me
day.
John Havlicek made 8 defensive teams?
Yeah, he also
Get out of my
he
face,
also has a Finals MVP.
Oh wow.
And Russell Westbrook would not have won Finals MVP if they won a ring with KD.
Yes, they would have.
Kevin Durant would have gotten it.
Russell Westbrook literally averaged more points than him.
Yeah, but remember
the finals,
it's,
bro.
It's based on a vote. They would have voted for KD.
Yeah, that's because there's bias.
Is Pistol Pete on
orders.
here?
Pistol Pete.
He should
doubt
be.
it.
No, he's on the list.
Oh no, he is 77.
He's a good player.
Wow,
So Paul George is right behind him at 78.
that's insane.
That's nuts.
How is?
Where's Iverson? I didn't see him.
Yeah, where's that?
36. Is he better than Russ?
I don't think so.
That's insane.
I genuinely
you're
don't
in-
think
you're
so.
in
What's
the-
wrong with
that
You're
that?
in
is
the minority
insane.
there.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, is
Nothing specific.
So much
Neither of them have championships. Neither of them are quote unquote winning players based on you guys' arguments, right?
I guess, yeah.
And Russell Westbrook averaged a freaking triple double.
Is he better?
for
Than,
3 seasons?
is he better than Harden?
That I mean that's up for opinion.
Because
I
Harden,
think
Harden
I would.
also averaged a triple double.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
I think he did.
It was
didn't
close. He was close,
Hold on, I have to
but he
look
didn't
this up.
officially do it. I know that for a fact.
Hang on.
Nobody else has done it except for Russ and
we sure? How-
Oscar Robertson.
How
Yeah.
close was he?
And Jokic. He was close. Harden was very close to doing it. But
Oh,
he
he
didn't do
fell
it.
short on the rebounds.
Yeah,
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
But I still think Harden's better in the sense that.
I'm not you know I'm
What
not
about
mad at that.
What about Kuzi?
Who?
Bob Cousy.
Bob
Oh hell no.
30. He's 37.
Where's Rodman and Pippen?
I have a
Oh,
strong.
you know what? That's
yeah, that's a
fair.
good question.
Scottie Pippen's 28th. Is he better than Russ?
Ooh. Scotty
Yeah.
at 28.
Scotty's the best second option.
I guess you
Yeah.
can get Scotty over.
Dennis Rodman is 67th.
Where's Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, I was about to look. Kyrie's 69th.
Yeah, that's very bad. It's a bad spot. I think Kyrie's so much better than all those point guards you just named.
Yeah. The problem is they don't.
Bob Cousy, John
don't-
Havlicek. Kyrie Irving's way better than those guys.
I don't think they're ranking this based off of just talent. I think they're ranking this off of career.
Yo, Gio,
Like,
bro. If we have any 90-year-old grandpas watching this, their dentures are gonna fly out of their mouth once they hear you say
Bro,
that Bob Cousy.
hold on.
Yo, that might be the funniest thing you ever said, bro.
Dude, their dentures are already their dentures are already in Timbuktu when you said that Steph Curry was better than Tim Duncan and Larry
They're
Bird.
gonna be like, I remember Bob Cousy was the best point guard back in the
Old
day.
heads, bro. Old heads.
Your boy Wes Unseld at 70th.
That's not
Wes
bad
Unseld,
for Wes.
okay.
So shout out. Chris Bosh at 71. Let me read you the bottom 5.
Yeah.
So obviously, I mentioned previously, 100's Artis Gilmore, 99th is Dave Bing. 90?
Who the hell is that?
So
guys-
Dave
you guys
Bing
are
is
peak
better than
careful.
SGA. So Dave Bing is
Who
better
the
than
hell is
SGA.
that?
Dave Bing played for the Bullets.
Where's Yao Ming on this list?
I don't know.
He's not on here.
Clay Thompson's 98th. 97th's Bernard King. 96th is Joe Dumars.
Okay, we're not going through the entire list.
Yeah. Who'd you ask me about?
Yao Ming.
No chance.
He's not on
Yeah,
there.
Yao Ming is not
Yao
on
Ming's
this
not
list. But, essentially,
How is Yao Ming not on the list?
What about Tracy McGrady?
I
He
already
said
told you 59. He's below Russ. But Yao Ming was injured most of his career.
Okay.
He's probably he's one of those Hall of Famers that did not play enough years, but he was so damn good that he deserved it anyways. So, but
All right.
yeah, we apologize for y'all's ears just then.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'll try and lower the volume on that segment specifically. But yeah, I knew that would be a good little controversial segment to kind of
was
keep
fun.
going. And maybe at some point soon in the future we'll reveal our top whatever players of all time.
Top.
Time
Definitely
comes.
do
Yeah.
Maybe that could be our episode 100 idea.
I'm down.
That could be.
It would
pretty
have
cool.
to be unanimously, though.
No, we could do our own.
Oh, our own?
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
could just reveal our own,
God.
like top 20, top 30,
That's insane.
something like that.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
All right.
yeah. Do we have any sort of final thoughts on this? Let us know down in the comments. Obviously, what's your top 5 all time? Let us know. We're curious. And
Yeah.
do you guys have anything else to say before we get into next segment?
Let's go.
Let's rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some great news for you. NBA Shower Thoughts has made another return. This is probably going to be a mainstay on our show, at least for the rest of the offseason, because there's just not as much going on. So why not? And for those of you that don't know, or for those of you that are new around here, because we got a lot of new faces, NBA Shower Thoughts is kind of self-explanatory, something that gets the brain going. You think of things in the shower like, what is the meaning of life, et cetera, like that. And it's questions, anything basically NBA, basketball, sports related. And, we rotate it every week. If you want to check out my question from a couple weeks ago, you can check it out. I forget which episode, but I'll put the link in the description if I can remember to. And also go check out last episode, link down below as well. So this week, it is our friend Anthony's turn for a question. He's been talking a lot of smack about it, saying that this is a great question. And I know Gio doesn't want to be disappointed by it. So let us know down in the
better be
comments.
good.
Let us know down in the comments if you think it was a good question from Anthony.
No
Okay.
pressure, Anthony.
No pressure. But Anthony, I'm not going to waste any more time, brother. Take it away.
All right. Welcome to my shower.
Oh, we're back to this. Okay.
Okay.
I forgot he got super sus during this
Me
segment.
too.
Welcome to my shower.
Move the mic a little bit further.
There's a lot of room for everybody.
Move the mic further. Speaking loud, yeah.
So we haven't touched about
No
this
diddy.
for today.
Hey, yo.
Touch? What?
Crazy.
Is that why you said that? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. So we got some news, what was it, yesterday about the Portland Fire becoming the name for the next WNBA franchise with the Toronto Tempo coming next season. So now we have to wait for 2028 to 2020 to 2030 for the next 3 teams, which we didn't know the names. We know the cities. It's Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia. But we know the Tempo are locked and loaded, and the Portland Fire are locked and loaded coming in next year with team names.
Yeah.
So what do you think the topic's about, Gio?
We're just,
What do you think the topic's about since I'm bringing this up? What do you think?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to assume it's about expansion teams.
Oh, he might be onto something. So we're gonna go back to NBA talk. So the WNBA is expanding a lot quicker than the NBA is, which has got me thinking. We already know Seattle and Vegas are the next 2 places to come first before any other city.
Yeah.
So we're taking Seattle and Las Vegas out of this conversation. When these 2 teams do come back and it makes a 32-team league and you want to expand to more cities, forget about like international right now, maybe Canada gets involved, Mexico, and the U.S. Where are you going if you're Adam Silver? After Seattle and Vegas are done, they're locked and loaded, everybody's ready to go in that team, they're already in the league for a few years. Where are you expanding? Is there anywhere else to expand? Is that it? 32 teams is quits? and we move forward with our lives. Every team is happy with 32 teams because it's even, 16 and 16 for both conferences.
Yeah.
Are we moving forward? Because then we got to add another team, make it 34 because it's an uneven amount of teams in both leagues.
Yeah, I don't think necessarily that they're done. I know the NHL is thinking about expanding even more, and they're already at 32. Because look, at the end of the day, we're in a state right now where these leagues are super talented, super competitive, and the contracts are just obscene. But the NBA needs expansion so desperately because not all 30 teams have the cap space to give this much money to this many players, and expansion kind of alleviates that pressure. It spreads the wealth a little bit more. And I just think that the league's growing. There's so many talented players that we could have 50 teams at one point in the future because there's going to be so many good players that, guys, more players are coming into the league than guys that are retiring. Kind of just like in the real world. There are more people being born per day than dying per day. That's why the population's just surging every single day. And I think the same applies for the NBA. We just saw 60 players get drafted, or 58 or 59, and we're maybe going to see 4 players retire, and next year we're going to welcome in 60 more, and maybe another 2 to 4 players are going to call it quits. There needs to be more of a split here, and I think if you bring in 34, 35, 36, 40 teams,
Wow.
it's going to grow the NBA even more, and there's no such thing as no more markets. There's so many markets, both big and small. And, I'll let Gio go first of where he would go, but I think there's so much untapped potential across
I
all the
wanted
states.
to ask a follow-up question.
Go ahead.
And that is, Tyler, you mentioned 40 teams, 30 teams, 50 teams even, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think, or what do you think, how do you think that would impact the quality of the product of the NBA? Do you think because there's more teams now, the product or the quality of the product will drop because, there's more?
Right.
What do you think?
Don't forget, that's also a very long season for 50 teams. Don't
Well,
forget.
no, I just essentially you just won't play every team every season. Like,
Yeah,
You
'cause
don't
then-
have to.
'cause
You don't
then
have
You
to.
have a playoffs that's expanded to probably like 15 teams.
not really. I mean, you could probably. We already have 20 teams playing postseason basketball, so
Oh, that's true.
it's
Well,
not really that much of a difference. But maybe if that, Adam Silver brought the NBA Cup, for example, because he likes the model of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup in Europe. Maybe you have, not necessarily the G League can stay as a developmental league, but maybe down the line there's a second tier of the NBA, and then there's like promotions and relegations and stuff like that. That's just an example.
Yeah.
But there's things you can do to mediate those factors, but more markets, more competitive teams, I think it would make the NBA a lot better.
You think the product will get better?
I think it would, yeah.
Well, yeah. The question I'm mainly asking is, after Seattle and Vegas, obviously because those two are next.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the announcements.
Could come
any
any
day.
day.
Where are we going to next? Because we know those two markets are now crossed off. We got one that's coming back and the one that we needed to cross off for every team that's coming to sports, because NBA is the last team because all the teams for football, hockey, baseball are already in Vegas.
Right.
NBA is the last team.
Exactly. So,
So-
want to just come up with one each, you, one, and then me?
Where
Yeah,
are we
let's
going?
go.
Where
Alright,
are
so
we
you
going,
first.
G?
So I'll say
Are we going to Canada? Are we going
no. I'm not going to Canada.
Are we staying in the
I'm
U.S.?
staying in the U.S. And I'll say St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
I think
That's a big sports town.
yeah, it's a very big sports town. They already have a baseball team. They've had a football team in the past, the St. Louis Rams.
They were very
Yeah.
sad when they left.
very sad. Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
a sports town for sure. And
They
so
also
I
have
think
Kansas City right in that area too.
yeah, it's right exactly.
Yeah.
And so some of those fans can come over to St. Louis and watch the game.
Right.
So I think that would be. I think those fans over there, they would definitely welcome an NBA team, for sure.
yeah, without
So
a
I think
doubt.
St. Louis is a good option.
Okay. I'm gonna go the wackier route then. I'm not gonna go. I'm in the mind of Adam Silver here, so I'm not gonna go full balls to the wall and say Honolulu, Hawaii, even though I would love
Right.
that. But I think the league needs another international team. And like I said, you could go to like Vancouver, you could go to Winnipeg, you could go to Calgary, you could go to Montreal. You're already adding, like, Seattle obviously is an American city, but it's close enough to Vancouver where you don't really need to do that. You need to go a little bit further south because there's a G League team in Mexico City right now, and it looks pretty cool. And we're seeing games being played in Mexico. The Spurs did it a couple times. They're playing, I think the Spurs are playing the Pistons, if I'm not mistaken, in Mexico City in November. And Adam Silver's starting to test the idea. And Mexico is really the only other place that you can have an international team and not have humongous travel restrictions. Like London would be physically impossible and stuff like that. But I think a team in Mexico City is a market that the NBA can thrive off of. I think, it's one thing to have, we see the culture in Toronto and we see the Canadians kind of like all back this one team. Canada was just collectively going berserk when they won that championship in 2019. And I think Mexico City is a very underrated culture, very underappreciated culture. And I think the entire country would be very open to a basketball team going to their capital city. And even if they don't choose Mexico City, you can go really to any of the big cities in Mexico, wherever you want.
Right.
And I think they'll kind of go in tandem with a lot of the soccer teams that are down there. The Liga MX is huge, and they're well liked. So I think it will be good.
Yeah, I have no issue. Either north or south, I have no issue with that because you have one team in Canada. Why not have one team in Mexico? It's not that hard.
Exactly. Yeah. What would you select if we had to pick your brain here?
I mean, we've thrown out Albuquerque. No. If I'm Adam Silver, I want to go to a place that has an established fan base already. St. Louis is one. I'm not taking yours, though. There are two other places that would go. So, there are two other cities that have a team for football, baseball, hockey, both on the East Coast. They're missing a basketball team, both of them.
It's Buffalo?
Buffalo only has a football team and a hockey team.
Right.
It's Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
I would choose either one of those two. I think Pittsburgh is a massive sports town because look how they love the Steelers, look how they love the Penguins. The Pirates have been pretty bad for a long time.
Yeah.
Baltimore has the Ravens. Again, big sports town for the Ravens.
Huge.
The Orioles are okay. Their hockey team, I think, is the Carolina Hurricanes. They're around there. I don't know who else.
They're in North Carolina. They don't have a hockey team.
They don't have.
Basically,
I would.
They just all root for the Capitals.
Yeah, I would probably say St. Louis would be first.
St. Louis, okay.
And Kansas City's probably got a better
Kansas-
shot than St.
Yeah,
Louis.
'cause the Chiefs have
Either one.
have a major grab.
Yeah.
Mahomes will get invested into the NBA team right away.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Although-
that's good for them too.
I love the Pittsburgh shout though.
Pittsburgh is a big town.
Pittsburgh.
You get two teams in PA.
Yeah.
I think it could be
Yeah.
cool.
Don't forget they have the University of Pitt there as well. Like college town, sports town. Steelers fans are crazy. So are Penguins fans.
Yeah.
Cincinnati is nice because of the
I was
Bengals.
going to say Cincinnati,
but the Reds, the Bengals, it's kind of meh.
yeah.
New York has too many teams already.
Yeah.
I think Pitt to Baltimore.
There's really no other good place as far as like a bigger market goes because I'm even thinking of cities like Austin, but it's like right by San Antonio. You don't really need to add another team there.
Texas,
it's a little oversaturated.
Texas is done. I mean, San Diego.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not really. They already lost the NFL team. There's clearly not really a market there, even though the fans would like it. Adam Silver probably doesn't see it as such. I really think the only realistic opportunities that we would see in the future would be Pittsburgh, the Kansas City, St. Louis area, Vancouver, Montreal, Mexico City, and I think that's kind of it. I don't really see them going to another one of those like rising markets aside from maybe it's like almost every state's like covered in a sense in that area.
Oh wait, we're forgetting one.
What?
Nashville.
Oh,
I was thinking
yeah,
that
I
too.
totally didn't think of that. Yeah, Nashville.
Yeah.
Nashville, I think,
very,
is
very much growing city.
very much growing.
So
Nashville is. I mean, the Preds are there.
They only have one team, so it's like, they have
Memphis.
no. Are the Titans in Nashville?
Tennessee Titans
Or are they in Memphis? I think they're in Nashville. Yeah, so they have two teams.
Yeah.
Good.
Nashville.
Nashville.
I think
Very
that
nice.
that could be a cool option.
Yeah.
That's a big country town. A lot of people visit it every single year.
Yeah, and eventually, if the Wizards move out of DC, they're trying to get to Virginia Beach or Arlington, Virginia.
Yeah.
Either of those places would work out fine.
Moving out of DC is so weird, though.
Get out of
Already-
DC.
So there's already
They're-
4 teams there.
Well, no, I'm saying they're going to move. The Capitals and Wizards are trying to move out of DC,
I think they should.
but they're locked into their contract till at least 2041, so they're stuck. So they can't do
Interesting.
anything. Yeah, so they can't get out of it
Yeah.
because they had announced plans last year, but the city was like, "Hey, 4K. It's like you
Yeah.
cannot leave, you cannot move." So
Yeah.
that's essentially been the gist of it. And look, we still don't particularly know what's going to happen with the Vegas team. We don't know if they're just going to launch the new team. We don't know if the Addisons are going to move the Mavs and just launch a new team in Dallas. We have no idea.
Right.
Well,
So-
if that does happen, then I think Dallas needs to get another team back.
That's what I'm saying they would.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine trading away Luka Doncic, getting Cooper Flag, and then your franchise leaving? Like, dude,
That would be awful.
that's nasty work.
That would
Because
be
as a Dallas fan, you're already dealing with the Cowboys and what's going on with them for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, they got a Rangers
know.
ring. That's about it.
They do.
They got a what?
A Texas Rangers
ring
ring they won a couple years
recently.
ago. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I love expansion. It's a lot of fun.
I love talking, and like when the expansion draft happens, we haven't seen an NBA expansion draft in ever.
God knows how long.
We've seen the NHL and recently for 2 teams coming in.
When was the last expansion draft? Let's see.
We saw the Kraken, we saw the Golden
I don't
Knights
know.
do it on
The
hockey.
last expansion draft we saw was in 2004 when the Charlotte Bobcats became the 30th team.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just have some closing thoughts on
Yeah.
this, and that is I just don't know if the NBA should do this yet, because I don't know if the rate of their growth is high enough to start expanding teams.
What about Seattle and Vegas though? Is that like you're talking about afterwards or now? Like with the 30?
I think they'll be okay. Seattle and Vancouver, but I'm talking about like
Vegas.
because
Vegas.
you have some big aspirations. You were saying, oh yeah, Vegas.
Oh, my big aspiration. I'm
You
talking,
have,
I'm
like,
talking
36
decades down the
Decades
line.
down the
Yeah.
line.
We wouldn't see that for another like
yeah.
30
Yeah, because I was gonna
years
say like
minimum.
I was really thinking the product would drop significantly because you see teams, you have to cut players because they're just not good enough to play in the league. And now if you have 40 teams, those players that weren't good enough to play in the league are going to be playing,
Yeah.
and so you're going to see not the greatest basketball.
That's
that,
fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
And so,
but I think
yeah.
by that point, there's going to be so many talented players in the league.
I agree with
and
that.
guys like Wemby will be like what in 20 years? Wemby will be 40. He'll still be playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Potentially, I don't know. He's a big
potentially-
guy, so
yeah, he potentially will still be playing a lot of the. Even in 10 years, he'll still be.
Yeah.
He'll barely be 30.
yeah.
So that's kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah.
But I like the question a lot. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gio, did he succeed in giving you a good question?
You did. Good job, Anthony.
Gio, you didn't know the Portland Fire was a thing until I just said it.
No, I knew it was.
We talked about it last
we
week.
talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Well, now it was confirmed this week.
Right.
And we saw the logo, which is actually
And apologies,
that's
we did.
cool.
I did not know.
Really
We did
nice.
not know at first, or at least I just blanked out when we were recording. They were a team in WNBA from 2000 to 02.
Yeah.
yes.
So that was why it came
Exactly.
back. But this logo looks way better. They got the
It-
fiery rose
it
as the Rose
is
City.
crazy.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, it's
So,
crazy.
so yeah, that's essentially the end of the shower thoughts. And guys, we reached that point in the video. You ready to get into the main segment?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Into the main segment, guys. It's time for our first part of 5 of the next, little over a month of putting every position of whatever into a tier list. So today's the point guards. Basically, we have the top 50 point guards across the NBA. All 30 teams are represented, no matter how good or bad the players are. And we're all just going to basically see how good they are. Because we were going to originally do rankings, but that's kind of boring. We're going to rank the players later on before the season starts anyways. But yeah, we're basically going to give you guys our thoughts on who the best point guards are. Now, do you guys have any specific criteria you're looking for when ranking these players?
No, I think it's based off our head knowledge, what we think immediately.
Does the career stats go into it, or is it just like
It's going into
Right
this
now.
season, or at least just like pure skill. Like we're not taking injuries into account, so like we'll rank the players based off how they would rank if they were playing.
Okay.
and if
So-
they're healthy? Are we ranking injured players?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Okay.
And does like
The in-
injuries
The injuries not gonna
don't factor into it?
factor in it at
Okay,
all.
got it. This is gonna be
But
good.
it's not gonna
Yeah.
it's not gonna be like them in a perfect world. Like if someone's injury prone, that could come into account. It really just depends on our ranking.
Okay,
So it's basically where do these players stand?
got
So
it.
do we have any other questions, comments, concerns before we show you all the tier list?
No.
Alrighty, so on the screen right now is going to be our tier list of all 50 point guards. We have the players in a random order, but you guys won't be able to see them because it'll be a little secret of who's next. So here's the tiers. We just have S, A, B, C, D, and F. We're going to try and, balance this as best as we can. There will be disagreements, and, if there's any disagreements, then we'll essentially, just average it out to where we think they're going to go. So Do we have any questions before we dive into the first player?
I'm ready to dive in, bro.
All right, so the first player, we're starting off with the playoff riser himself, Jamal Murray of the Denver Nuggets. Where do you think he should go?
Jamal Murray, I think he's borderline A tier, but he's B tier. I think he can just sneak into the A tier potentially, maybe later on, based on how we grade all the other players. But right now, I think he's a B tier.
Yeah, I think this is like a good keep for, cut for starting point kind of player
Yeah.
because he's above average, but he's not like great in the sense of like he's not an all-star, so he's not
Yeah.
anything like that. I feel like A tier and S tier should go for those
All-star.
types of players. I'm fine with B tier.
I'm fine with it. I think
fine.
high B tier is good.
Okay, so yeah, well, I mean, he's the first guy going in, so he's the basis. We're also going to rank each tier to our best ability as well.
Yeah.
So in goes Jamal Murray. Next up, we head down to Houston. Fred VanVleet. Where does he go?
What do you say, Anthony?
I think he's a C tier.
Low C tier.
I think I would put him on the same tier as Jamal Murray.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, like based off like he was letting it fly in the playoffs, and I think Jamal Murray could do the same thing. I think Jamal Murray's better than him, but I would go low B tier.
I'm gonna say C tier.
You said C tier?
I would fit maybe he's not bad. I would go maybe low B tier.
Are you serious? You
Yeah.
just change
You
your
just
mind for
changed it up
Tyler?
quickly.
Yeah, I don't.
Can you
I
stand
mean,
up business for once,
Stand up
bro?
business,
I'm tired
bro.
of it, bro.
I mean, he's a high C tier, low B tier.
So yeah, we'll average out the high C tier.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, we'll put Fred Valet going into high C tier. Fetty would like that. Fetty thinks he probably should go in F tier.
Oh, really?
But yeah,
Oh,
Fetty does not like Fred VanVleet.
Fetty's a hater, bro.
Shout out Fetty, but shout out Fred.
You know who is F tier?
Who?
Yeah.
This next guy.
Ben.
Next player, Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Are we ready to go F tier for Ben
Yes.
Simmons?
I think so.
Okay, let's just do
I
it.
hope the Knicks don't sign him.
Just put him in F,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Gio,
am so upset if
the
that
Knicks the
happens.
Knicks are apparently going to fill out their final roster spot with either Landry Shamet or Ben Simmons.
Awful.
Funniest thing
Honestly?
too, it's like they're both of them are terrible. And Knicks fans tried calling me a casual. I watched both those gentlemen play on my basketball team and gave me absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Awful. Both of them.
So it is what it is.
F tier for bro.
F tier for Ben Simmons. Jordan Poole. I think this is an interesting one. Jordan Poole is a very polarizing player in today's NBA. What are we thinking?
If it was 2020 or 2021,
2022.
2022,
That was when he won the championship.
that he would be high B tier, low A tier.
Yeah.
He was very good.
Where would you put him now, though?
Right now, he's C tier.
Okay, I like that because, yes, he had a bad year with Golden State in 2023. Loved the way he played this year in Washington. I thought he was really good. He had that massive game and that game winner against Denver. So I'm going to agree with you. I think he should go C tier. So what do you think?
That's fine.
All right, now the question is he better or worse than Fred VanVleet?
He's
I think he's better.
He's
I think,
better.
okay, I was going to go lower, but I've been outvoted. So
He's
we'll
better.
put Jordan Poole above.
I'm not a big fan of Fred.
Yeah, he's better.
I just feel like Fred plays more winning basketball. That was
Maybe,
my main argument.
Maybe you're right.
But I guess we're on our Fred hating
yeah,
chapter, so
you
you know,
Oh,
might
I
be on
guess.
that right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Trey Jones.
Get him out of here.
He's a D.
I think he's better than Ben Simmons, but
Yes.
then
Yeah,
again,
he's
did,
D tier.
did get traded off the Spurs, but we'll put him in D tier. I feel like Ben Simmons deserves his own special spot in F tier.
Feel bad, bro.
All right, we have a guy that spent most of the year injured, but you know we knows what he's been able to do. And that's Malcolm Brogdon,
Solid player.
very solid player, underrated defender, I might add as well.
I think he's a C tier guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
C tier is
Right
gonna be
now.
packed. I'll tell you that.
C tier is going to be loaded.
Yeah.
Full pause. But I think he should go at the top of C tier, even though he's been injured a lot.
I agree.
I think pound for pound, playoff basketball, I would take him over both Fred and Jordan Poole any day of the week.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
So Malcolm Brogdon will whack up there. Our like one of the greatest players of all time is up next, T.J. McConnell.
He is B tier.
Yeah.
If this was bench players, he's going top of S tier and he ain't moving.
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's quite complete enough for A tier.
No.
But I definitely think he deserves B tier.
No, for sure.
That's fine.
He's
Where
B
do you
tier.
Where do you think he should go, Antoine?
He's below Jamal Murray.
He's below Jamal.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
I
course.
wanted to put him above. He plays productive basketball, but Jamal Murray plays starter minutes. He's the second option on the team. McConnell's the sixth man. Doesn't get those kind of looks. But he was getting triple teamed by SGA, J-Dub, and Chet. So
hilarious.
that's pretty cool. Shout out TJ McConnell.
Shout out.
I'm curious to see how high he will be in B tier by the end of this.
We will see.
Could be interesting.
Might be in the middle, I think.
Next up, Davion Mitchell.
I love
Oh,
Davion
wow.
Mitchell's defense.
Great
However,
Offensively,
not-
leaves a lot to be desired.
Yes. And he's also severely undersized. I think he's about 6'1".
6'1".
Well, not severely, but just undersized. So I think he is C tier, and I'll put him below Fred VanVleet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly.
Or do you think D tier?
I was thinking
Because of his offense?
I was gonna think D tier,
Maybe.
but those playing games changed me so much.
Yeah.
He has to go in C tier.
Yeah.
So we'll put him right at the bottom.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the playing games, he would be in D tier for sure.
Cause like it's tough because I feel like offensively, Fred, and maybe we should go low D. I feel like that. I don't want to be like, what have you done for me lately? I feel like overall body of work, I just don't think he's as good as them.
Well, what is your projection for next season? Do you think he'll take that step up that you saw in the play?
I don't think he will.
You don't think he will? So then maybe D tier is the
I
right
think.
spot.
Do you want to go D tier then?
That's fine with me. Yeah.
I think he's definitely better than Trey Jones, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I'm fine going there. Because, look, I think if he has a good year, I think he'll just be a more amped version of Trey Jones. I don't think he'll be a Fred VanVleet level. Defensively, he will, but offensively, not really.
Right.
I need a bathroom break. Keep going.
All right, that's fine. All right,
I will come back and revisit.
that's fine.
I need to go.
Take that dump, bro.
Go for
Take
it.
that dump. Take that dump. Let's go.
That's crazy. Should we just continue without him?
Yeah, let's just go.
All right.
Come back and revisit.
All right, that's fine. All right, next up, Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh yeah.
This is interesting. This is very interesting.
I think this is easy for me.
He is injured, so we will not see him this season. But based off of last season, had he had not gotten injured, had he had played a full year, where would he go?
Tyrese Halliburton is S tier.
Yes, let's
Yes, indeed.
go. And there's no
Yes.
Antoine to tell us otherwise. Let's go.
I think
He-
Anthony would agree though.
I hope so.
He deserves it.
He deserves it.
Based on what he did in the playoffs, the
Oh,
winning basketball that he plays, the unselfishness that he plays with, and just how he can still get his own. He deserves
the
yes.
clutch mastery.
Yeah, the clutch-
He's
the clutchness.
incredible. He's
Yeah.
become quickly one of my favorite players in the league.
Yeah, he's a
and
great
I was
player.
reminiscing back at what I said back in March, and I'm just so heartbroken. I came that close
Yeah.
to the greatest prediction of all time. But it's unfortunate. Shout out Tyrese Halliburton. He is an absolute legend of the game. And, we can't wait to see him hoop in 2027. It's going to be a lot of fun seeing his return. I feel like that first game is going to be really emotional. Next player, Nets legend. Is this our first Nets legend besides Ben Simmons? Because he doesn't really count. Dennis Schroeder, newly acquired Sacramento King. What are you thinking with him?
I like Dennis Schroeder a lot, so I'm going to be very biased.
Love this man.
I think he deserves to be in the B tier.
Okay.
I do. I think he's right below or right around TJ McConnell's level. I think maybe even better than TJ.
I think he's better in the sense of his point of attack defense.
Yeah.
He's low-key a dog.
He is a dog.
He is.
I like
And
him a lot.
What I like the most about Dennis Schroeder, because he's a player I never really keyed in too much because he was never on my team. He was never that, I guess, interesting. He really cares about the team, and he
Yes.
really takes the young guys under his
He
wing.
does.
Like him and Cam Johnson, their voice will be missed severely in that Brooklyn locker room. And I'll tell you what, in this era in Brooklyn, Dennis Schroeder's one of my favorite Nets ever. Like seriously.
It's a big statement.
Love the guy. So he's not as good as Jamal Murray, but I think he should go in the middle. I think he's better
I
than
agree.
McConnell.
I agree.
We're being completely honest. I would love to put TJ S tier, but it's just not what it is. So we move on to the Nets quitter in James Harden.
Yes.
Is he S tier at this point in his career?
No.
I don't think so either.
But I think he is our first A tier.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't had our first A tier, so you know what? Honey Bun Milkshake, get your ass up in there.
Yes.
I love the renaissance year from him, though.
Yeah.
He was a lot more likable this year than he was in years past.
Right.
When he forced his way out of Houston, then Brooklyn, then subsequently in Philadelphia as
Philly,
well.
yeah.
This year in LA was great.
Yeah.
I love the way he played. He was an all-star for the first time since like 21.
Right.
And I think,
Resurrected his career in a way.
yeah, and look, next year, he's going to have a ton of fun with John Collins.
so. I
Oh,
think
bro.
so.
You saw him having the time of his life with DeAndre Jordan. John Collins is youthful. He's
Yeah.
bouncy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so good. And he's still got Zubats, so he's got his
Exactly.
big men to play around with. Pause.
So Harden's still at that high level of basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Even though he's older.
I feel like that's where A tier's for. Like S tier's
Yeah.
for the superstars.
Elite.
Yeah, for the elite.
Yeah.
A tier is for the great players.
Right.
So I'm fair.
That's
I'm glad
where
we,
he's-
see, we're there, Gio. We are
Yeah, bro.
on the same wavelength.
Come on now. We know ball. We know ball.
We do know ball.
Yeah.
Let's get into a player that's starting to bat a lot of eyes, and that's Scottie Pippen Jr. Played really well in the first round series against OKC amid the circumstances, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you put him?
I like Scottie Pippen Jr. I think he plays good basketball. I think I would place him in the C tier though. I think he's about average.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's actually. I would not say he's in the same conversation as Trey Jones and Davion Mitchell.
No.
I think he can potentially be like a top 25, top 20 point guard in the NBA by the end of this season.
Okay.
I think if he gets the minutes, because Memphis doesn't have their point guards anymore outside of Ja.
Right.
But they traded Marcus Smart.
Right.
So I think there's room for him. So, where should he go in C tier?
I think he'll go at the bottom.
That's fair. Yeah, I think Fred's got more of a sample size.
Yeah.
He played well in the playoffs, so that's fair.
Yeah.
We have our first newly transitioned point guard, and that's Tyler Hero. Now, we did not include Andrew Nembhard on this list because the Pacers don't have many shooting guards, so we'll save him for next week.
Okay.
Plus, because I wanted to have at least 2 to 3, I needed to cut it at 50.
Right.
We wanted to have 50, and we already had TJ McConnell, so that's why he's not there. So where do we put Tyler Hero?
Tyler Hero, let's put him in the B tier.
That's fair. Even though he was an all-star, it was kind of borderline.
Yeah.
He did have a great season, but I still would not say he's up there with James Harden.
No.
But where in the B tier?
I would put him below Jamal Murray, actually. I think I still have more trust in Jamal Murray than I do in Tyler Hero.
But he was an all-star.
I understand that. That's just my opinion. You
Yeah.
can place him above Jamal Murray. I'm not going to be mad at that.
Yeah, we have to
I
agree
just
though,
still
because we don't have Anthony here. We need to agree.
We can put him there for now. When Anthony comes back, he can be the deciding
Because
factor.
my arguing point is that Tyler Hero did this without Jimmy Butler on the floor for a good majority of the
Well,
season.
wouldn't that make it easier, though? Because now he has more shots that he can take.
Essentially, but we see how the Nuggets play without Jokic on the floor. He elevates Jamal Murray to levels that we can't even like fathom. Where Tyler Hero, you know, his game still stayed really good without Jimmy Butler. The team was garbage, but I would just put him above Jamal Murray.
That's fine.
So we'll put him there for now. If Anthony disagrees, we'll move him down. We got another old head, McConley Michael. Mike Conley, where's he going?
I think at this point in Mike Conley's career, I would put him in the D tier.
Ooh,
Obviously, in his prime,
harsh.
yeah, I'm a little harsh.
Yeah,
I'm a little
harsh.
harsh. In his prime, he's obviously A, borderline, not A, obviously B, borderline A tier.
Yeah.
But right now, I think he's D tier.
I think he's better than Scottie Pippen Jr. I'd put him in C, just below Fred.
I don't know if I would. I think the youthfulness of Scottie Pippen, the spring, he has that spring in his step as Anthony comes back in from taking that dunk.
Nah. We had a disagreement with Tyler Hero, so we're gonna need you to help break the tie on this.
All right, let me have a seat.
So we put Tyler Hero in B tier. We were debating on should he go above or below Jamal Murray, but we'll let you get back into your spot first before we let you. That was the only thing we needed help on.
So, who is that guy next to Fred VanVleet?
Scottie Pippen Jr. We both agreed that he was C tier.
Okay.
So should Tyler Hero go above or below Jamal Murray?
I think Jamal Murray, this is my opinion, Jamal Murray should be above Tyler Hero. Tyler says the opposite.
Yeah,
What do you think? You're the tiebreaker.
you are the tiebreaker here.
Okay.
Who's the better player?
Who's better?
I think you're crazy.
Okay.
Tyler's
Really?
Yeah.
Hero's way better.
Yeah.
Way better?
Yes.
I wouldn't say way better, but I
He's
I
better
think
than
Tyler
Jamal
Hero
Murray.
should go pretty high.
Yeah, he's
But
better than him.
we're on Mike Conley now. I said C tier. He said D tier. What do you think?
Well, based on how Mike Conley is, he's not D tier.
Exactly.
He would be C tier, Bobby behind Fred VanVleet.
Exactly. I think he's better than Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know what we do with the old heads?
Fair.
Yeah, he's not.
We salute. We salute the old heads.
No,
I just
why-
don't think he's like coming into the next season. I think he's going to be dropped significantly. He's already dropped
Well, yeah,
He has.
I
I
understand.
think it's going to be
that.
another drop. I think
Right.
Dillingham's going to start, to take more of that role at the point guard position.
But I feel like he'll drop to C tier still. I think he was like high C tier going into the season.
That's
So I think that's fair. Ja Morant.
It's like an A tier.
I think so.
I think he should go below Harden though. I
Yes.
think he's a tier above Tyler Hero.
That's fine.
So I'll put him bottom of A.
Yeah.
Cole Anthony. So I was literally flip-flopping between him, Kevin Porter Jr., and Ryan Rollins, but they just got Cole Anthony. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because Ryan Rollins is nowhere near as good. And I don't really want to put Kevin Porter Jr. on our channel. So where do we put Cole Anthony? He's regressed a lot.
He's D tier.
He's D tier between those two guys.
Yeah, I would say he's worse than Davion.
Yeah.
All right.
Trey
so,
Jones,
yeah.
we haven't seen a lot yet of him to know exactly.
What is this Brooklyn
Yeah,
Nets
what is
logo
this
here?
So yeah, we have
Igor Demon,
so
bro.
there's no rookies or like Ryan Rollins, for example, when I had him in here was a Bucks logo. Not all the players' names are here. Also, shout out Hoop Goat, by the way. I forgot to shout out them. They do a lot of cool stuff. We're using their tier list platform. Go check them out. So for teams that don't have a player's face in the system, we have the logo. So for the Nets, we have Yegor Demon. Now, I will first start off by saying that I overreacted on draft night. He's a lot better than I thought he was. And the shot is there. A lot of people said he couldn't shoot. He was draining threes. His playmaking is really good. Can't really dribble. Looks like Jalen Brown with his left hand, but that'll come around. And he's having a good summer league game tonight.
Yeah.
So off a general basis, he's going to be the starting point guard, ideally for the Brooklyn Nets. Where do you think he will average himself out, being the eighth pick
I
in the
think
draft?
easy D tier right now to start off.
I would say C. I would go.
I wouldn't put him that
Well,
that
for
far
any
ahead.
any rookie, we should have just put him in the rookie category because we haven't seen him play NBA minutes.
Yeah, but like
Just projections. though.
it's projections though, because like Cooper Flag is going to go really high because we've seen how good he
Yeah.
is. I feel like I would put him below, like right at the bottom, below Scottie Pippen Jr.
It's fine.
All right. I guess
he
that's
could
fine.
definitely perform better than Cole Anthony and Trey Jones and Davion Mitchell.
Yeah.
Exactly. I would
that's
put him.
fine.
His potential is better than them for sure.
Exactly. So I think based off projection and because I'm a biased Nets fan,
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we put him below. I'll put him below Scottie Pippen
That's
because
fine.
we saw the sample size with Scottie.
Yeah.
D'Lo,
Oh.
He's still serviceable.
he's going to be the starting point guard for the Mavs until Kyrie comes back.
If
I
I'm,
think he's better than Conley.
of course, he probably falls right behind Van Vliet.
I think so.
I would put him at the top of C tier.
Better than Brogdon.
Cool.
I do.
You know what? I'm not mad at that actually.
I mean,
We can put
I'm
D'Lo
okay
up there.
with that.
Yeah, I think D'Lo still has it in him, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't-
telling you.
I'm
If
fine with
Brogdon
that.
was healthy, I would say he's better, but there. And also, we wanted to know your quick we put Hallie in S tier. You okay with
That's
that?
fine.
Perfect. Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
I have no issue with that.
Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie, another Nets legend. He's
I
a
don't-
very confusing player, man.
I don't know how to feel about him right
He's
now.
on Charlotte now, so he's gonna hoop.
I would still
think
put
he's C.
D tier.
He's
Nah, he's not
1,000% a C tier.
He's not
He's
D.
just where.
C tier. I would say he's better than.
He's better than Scottie Pippen Jr.
I'd put him below Conley.
I think so.
That's fine.
Below
Yeah.
Conley
Yeah, that's
right
fine.
now.
Who's the Hornets center now? It's Nurkic. No, he traded him to Utah.
It's gonna be Kalkbrenner
Oh, they have Plumlee back.
or Plumlee. Yeah.
Spencer Dinwiddie's going to throw him a lob, and that's going to just sail into the Pacific. It's going to go so
Yeah.
far over his head. All right, Antoine's favorite player up next,
S tier.
Bub Carrington.
S tier.
Not doing that. Where does
I
Bub
don't know
Carrington
much about
go?
this guy.
Bub-
You guys can figure this out.
Bubba is probably in the same realm with Scottie Pippen Jr.
Agreed.
I would say if he's better.
Would you say he's better than what Yegor Demon's going to be?
Yeah. Well, we don't know. Bub looked really good in his first year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sophomore slump could happen.
Yeah, but
But I think I would either go high D or low C. It's up to y'all.
Let's go low
love
C.
C.
Low C, where though?
He's definitely above Scotty.
Right next to Scotty.
I think he's below Scotty.
fine.
I'll put him above
Scotty.
Yegor, below Scotty.
Scotty does have good games.
That's fair.
That's good.
De'Aaron Fox.
It's an A tier.
Yeah.
But he's the bottom A tier.
I would put him high B.
High B. I'm not mad at high B.
I'm fine with that because now that point guard room is a lot more stacked, so he may see some.
Well, he's going to start.
I know.
He's gonna
but
start, but he's not gonna get as much usage as he
No,
has
he's
had in
not.
the past.
Yeah.
So I think a high B tier is actually fitting.
I'll
That's
I'll
fine.
put him above Hero.
Yes, exactly.
That's fair. Agreed.
Steph is S tier.
Steph
Yes,
Curry.
yes. He's still
S
S.
tier.
Above Hallie.
Oh, no, I put Hallie above Steph at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Am I crazy? No, I'm not.
No, I agree with you. I think.
Okay,
I think
fair.
Hallie's solidified himself as one of the best point guards in the league.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, the Phoenix Suns currently don't have a starting point guard because Jalen Green and Devin Booker are shooting guards. So
F
we have
tier.
Colin Gillespie.
F tier.
I wouldn't say F tier. I think he's D tier. He's better than Ben Simmons for
I don't
sure.
know anything about bro. So
He earned him. He played well enough that he earned himself
Gillespie
a
is
contract.
good. Okay, that's fine. Put him below Trey
put him in
Jones.
D. Put him in D.
I would actually put him above Trey Jones.
Okay, fine. That's
Let's put him right there.
okay.
Luka Doncic.
It's
A
S
tier.
tier.
He's S tier,
Hey.
bro.
S
Come on.
tier.
He's
Stop
A tier,
it.
bro.
He's the worst S tier player right now.
He's A tier.
I would
He's high A tier. He's above James Harden.
Yeah, I
No,
would put him below Steph. I
He's
would
below
put him in
Steph.
S tier.
He's below Steph.
I don't want to put him in S tier.
He's
You've been
S tier.
outvoted, sir. I'm
He's
sorry.
S
I'm
tier.
sorry to break it to you.
Fine.
Stop it.
Luka,
Gio,
look,
please.
pound for pound, Luka's one of the best players in the league. He's like top 5.
Pound for pound, bro is heavy as hell.
Exactly.
You use that only for smaller players. You're supposed to say that only for like Allen Iverson, pound for pound.
Yeah, but look,
You know what I mean?
we're comparing pound for pound at any weight class. You know.
Yeah, but he's pound for pound one of the fattest players.
Exactly. So he looks fit right now.
He does.
All right, now on to Gio's favorite player, Chris Paul. Where's he
Oh,
at this
he's
point in
F
his
tier.
career?
He's in the same.
He's D tier. He's D tier.
He got an 82-game season. I would put him right in line with Mike Conley.
Yes, I was gonna say he's better than Mike Conley.
No, he's not.
He played a full 82 games this past.
No, I'd put him above
He
Dinwiddie.
was ass, though.
I'd put him probably below Dinwiddie.
Okay,
I
that's
think
fine.
so.
So we'll put him below Dinwiddie. Next up, Keontae George.
This is a major D tier right now.
I kind of like Keontae.
He's extremely
I know
inefficient.
he's
do.
inefficient,
Yeah.
but I kind of like him though.
He's probably between Davion and Cole.
I think he's better than.
I would agree with you.
He's between Davion
Damn.
and Cole.
I don't think he's that bad, guys.
No, Davion's better
It's-
defensively.
It's not that he's not bad. He just like he's drafted for his scoring, and he just can't do that at an efficient rate.
All right, that's
If,
fine.
I mean, if he improves, I'm a
I
big
think
fan
he's
of
gonna
him.
get better. I'm projecting
I
him to
hope
get better
so.
this
We're
year.
already like 2 or 3 years in, and it's still the same
I
story.
think it's just 2.
So
I think
it's
it's
about
2
to be
years
2.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, he was
It's
drafted.
Oh,
about
it's
to
about
be
to be
3.
three.
3.
Yeah.
It's about to
Yeah.
be 3.
So we'll put him in between Davion and Cole Anthony.
Okay.
Russell Westbrook.
Let's get this player.
No, why would we do
Let's.
that?
The
Where,
Russ.
So
where would we objectively
Let me
put
talk,
Russ?
Anthony. Shut up.
Russ is
No,
C
Anthony,
tier.
let me- no.
C tier. C tier.
Objectively,
If you're being completely unbiased and honest,
look. If we're being honest right now,
Mm-hmm.
we have Drew Holiday and T.J. McConnell in the B tier.
that's
I
Dennis-
think
that-
Russell
that-
Westbrook is right.
that's
with those
Dennis
guys.
Schroeder.
That's Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, I
That's
thought,
Dennis
from
Schroeder.
here it looks like Drew Holiday.
It's
It's
not.
crazy. It's
Drew
a
Holiday's
crazy
got
take.
dreads.
But Dennis Schroeder and T.J. McConnell in the B tier. I think Russ is right in that area. We can put him in high C. That's okay.
Yeah.
But I think Russ could be low B tier.
Russ is the best C tier player.
I would not. I don't know.
I mean, think about it. He had a great season. Let's not forget.
No,
had a
I
great
understand he had a
for the
great
Nuggets
season.
coming off the bench.
My problem with Russ is the same problem his whole career is that he just cancels himself out all the time. He'll do something great and then he'll like screw something up. And that's why he's the mystery box from Mario Kart. So I would put him in C tier. I would go probably below D'Lo and above Brogdon.
Nah, he's better. He's better than D'Lo.
So you're the tiebreaker here, Anthony. Where's he going?
You
Russ
said
is
bel-
better.
you
Russ is
said-
better than D'Lo,
You
bro.
said beloved D'Lo above Brogdon.
Below
What
D'Lo
are you
or-
saying?
He's better than D'Lo, easily. Russell Westbrook is better than D'Lo.
Where was D'Lo this past season?
In
Exactly.
in
That's
LA
my
and
point. You don't
Brooklyn.
even know where he was at, bro. That's how bad he was.
The Lakers, and then he got traded for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Okay.
D'Lo didn't do anything.
So you think he's below T.J. McConnell?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's better than T.J. McConnell.
I
but
don't.
The
But-
thing is, I don't think Russ is a B player right now.
That's fine.
All right, so we want
But
to
he's
put him,
high C, though.
He's
so,
high C.
so we'll
He's
put
the
him-
highest C.
We'll put him above D'Lo then.
He's above D'Lo.
Okay, fair.
Yes.
I'm fine with that.
That's clear as
I
day.
thought Gio was going to make an argument for A tier for Russ, and I was about to laugh. I ain't gonna lie. But let's get into another one of your favorite players, Gio. Lonzo Ball.
I like Lonzo. I think Lonzo's C tier right now. And
I
he's going to be
agree.
right below Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
If you ask me.
he's better than D'Lo. I would put him.
I think he's
above-
definitely better. And I'm projecting to him to have a really good season this
Yeah.
year.
All right, we'll put him there, but
I think D'Lo's a good shooter. That's about it. You know what I'm
fair.
saying?
I would put him below. I would probably put him below Brogdon, but
Mm.
fair, I suppose. I think when Lonzo and Brogdon are both healthy, I would lean Brogdon.
Well,
Brogdon's
yeah.
a great defender.
I think I would.
That
too.
helps him.
Yeah. So we want to keep him there then?
I want
or-
to keep him there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
fine with that. I think Lonzo's gonna break out.
All right.
Hopefully.
Emmanuel quickly.
This is rough. Oh, he's probably in that C tier.
He's so okay. It's like
He fell off after.
He's
leaving
better
the
than
Knicks.
CP3, right?
yeah.
He's
better
probably
than
in.
Conley.
He's in between Poole and Van Vliet.
No, I'd put
I-
Fred above him easily.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I'd put him below Fred.
Okay.
Below Fred?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, that's fine. You can put
I
Yeah, we'll
know-
put him below Fred.
That's Dimity. Yeah.
right there.
Yep, there we go. All right, next, let me just zoom this out a bit just for our end. Jose Alvarado.
Oh, it's a very good bench player.
Oh, he's D tier.
Very fun player.
I think he's highest D.
Yeah, I think just to kind of like spread this out, I would not say he's on the level of the C tier. He's
Not
definitely
anymore.
he's like I think he's a better shooter than Davion Mitchell, so I'll put him highest
Yeah.
in D tier.
That's fine.
Okay, so that's fine. We'll put him
Yeah,
there.
that's
then.
fine.
Josh Giddey.
Listen, this is a
Giddy.
B player right here.
I think so. He's
Th-
young.
He's better
He
than
showed a lot.
Schroeder.
Yeah.
He's between Murray and Schroeder.
No, he's the lowest B
I would
tier.
put him below McConnell. Yeah.
He's the lowest B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now.
There's still some holes in his game. He's still not the greatest with the turnovers, and that's something McConnell doesn't do. It's something Schroeder doesn't do very often. Both McConnell and Schroeder are better defenders than Josh Giddey. They're both better shooters than Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
So he's definitely. I think he's better than all these C players. So I'll put Josh Giddey right at the bottom.
How many
of
more
B tier.
point guards do we got over here?
We
A
have-
bunch more. We still have two more.
All right,
rows.
we got to fly. We
Row
got
and
to
a
fly
half.
because I get my brother soon.
These
Yeah.
are the best ones coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's-
Jalen Suggs.
He's B tier.
He is
100%.
He
Yeah.
is right below Tyler Hero. No, right below Jamal
Right below
Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Right below Jamal.
Jamal
I
Murray.
think he's a more premium Dennis Schroeder. I think.
Yeah.
So easy placement for him. Tyrese Maxey.
I like Max.
This is a high B tier.
Is he higher than De'Aaron? I think so.
No.
I personally think
He
so.
regressed this year.
He did regret.
Huh?
But
He
it's
regressed a little
it's
bit this
it's
year.
A new
Yeah,
year.
but I
But new
think he's
year,
gonna-
It's a
I
new
think he's
year.
more. I think he's a more dynamic scorer than De'Aaron Fox. I think he plays more winning basketball than De'Aaron
do.
Fox.
I do too.
So I'm fine going high B. He's
I
not in the same category as John Morant. I understand he's an all-star.
I agree.
But I can't do it.
Yeah.
So Maxey will go highest B tier.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
DeJounte Murray.
Oof.
This is
I
rough
don't
right
even
now.
know, bro.
We
There
didn't
should be an injured category because like I don't even know how how he is anymore.
Just go based off what we saw last time. He was okay.
I would probably go lowest B tier
No,
Um,
I'll go C.
No, I would go lowest B tier. I
because we
think
don't
he's-
know what's
He
coming
was
back.
so mid to
the-
me.
and that's the thing. I just don't think he's been as bad as these guys in C tier.
No,
I
he
think
And he's
has-
not a winning player either.
right,
but
but I think he's too good for C tier.
Yeah,
I would put him
that's-
bottom of B.
He has to be there because we don't know what's going to be happening when he comes
fine.
back.
Exactly.
As of
yeah.
now.
How much time are we on right now? We've done 20
Brunson is
minutes.
20
S tier.
We'll get to
Yeah,
him
we'll
when
get-
the time comes.
Oh, that's
Cade.
Cade. I thought
Cade
that was-
Cunningham. Where does Cade
Cade
go?
is A.
This is the highest A tier.
No, he's below John Morant.
I think he's higher than John Morant.
He's
I
higher
think
than
he's
Ja.
definitely below John Morant as of
No.
I think this year,
no,
based on
no.
the fact that Ja's just not been available,
That's the
now.
problem.
But when Ja is available, you know what he is.
right? But
You
I've
know what I'm
also
saying?
seen what Cade Cunningham finished like second or third in the league in assists per game.
Cade almost eliminated us in the first
Yeah,
round.
and Ja in his one season averaged
I know.
25, 26 points a game.
Yeah, that's what Cade's doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Cade's averaging 23.
Well,
me
Cade
check.
was
So-
Cade was MIP, and he also has the assist
No,
numbers.
Cade was not MIP. That was Dyson
Oh,
Daniels.
it was assistant.
Cade this season, yeah, he averaged 20. He averaged this season he averaged 26.
He averaged 26 this year? Okay. I mean,
No.
you can put him above Ja.
Yeah, he's definitely below Harden.
But
would
I
put
still
him-
think Ja's a better player than
That
Cade.
could change this year.
that's fair.
that
right?
could
Like I
change.
said, Ja could play a full 82
Yeah.
and average 28.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Gabe Vincent.
D tier.
Yeah.
I'm willing to put this in F. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine.
F.
I think he's better than Ben Simmons.
better than Ben.
But that dude, like Lakers fans, were crashing out on this brother all year.
Yeah.
Trey Young
This is S tier.
is who?
S tier.
No, definitely not. Trey Young is A tier.
Or the highest A tier.
I think
Trey Young is the highest A tier.
I would love to put him S tier, but
Highest A tier.
I can't. We're gonna put him above Harden. I think he's
Yeah.
better.
Highest A tier.
Ty Jerome,
This
He's
guy
B.
falls in between.
definite B tier
He was
player.
B tier this year.
Better than.
I think
He's
he's,
above
DeJounte.
DeJounte. I don't like
he's-
DeJounte
he's
that
not
much.
better
yeah,
than
above-
Giddey.
Yeah,
Even though he was an all-star at one point.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
I just think he's a watered down TJ McConnell. Really, what I
Yeah.
think he is. He can shoot the three better because TJ doesn't shoot from outside.
Just
that
put
much.
SGA and Brunson straight to the S tier.
Yeah, SGA is going clear at the top of the
Yeah,
list.
top
Not
S
even
tier.
close. Where does
Brunson?
Brunson go?
This is interesting.
Where does Brunson go?
I think solely because he lost to Halliburton,
Twice in a row,
you can put Brunson below Halliburton.
Would you
and
put him-
above Curry?
above Curry.
I think so.
Where do you think he should go?
That's fine.
Okay, I'll agree. I think Brunson's clearly right now a top 4 point guard at worst because I do think Luka should go a little bit higher, but I'm okay with Steph being fourth. But I'm fine with that. Damian Lillard,
Dame is B tier.
I would put him in A tier.
He's the lowest A.
I would
as
put
of
him
now.
below Ja Morant. Yeah,
He's the
I think
lowest.
Dame
A.
is the highest B. I don't think he's good.
I think there's another level
No.
above Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
You think
No,
he's A tier?
Yeah.
Dame had a really good year.
Dame had a great year. He was
Minus
an
the
all-star this year.
injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dame this season averaged
26.
25 points and 7 assists.
What I don't understand is how does that not convert into wins? You have Giannis and you have one of your greatest seasons.
Well-
How are you still
they did
losing
win.
games?
Well, remember, both of them had gotten hurt through the season, and they traded Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma.
But even when they were both healthy, their winning percentage wasn't good.
Well, I mean, they won an NBA Cup together, so there was
That
winning.
means
They
nothing.
did.
Well, it's a trophy.
Yeah,
They
it's a
succeeded.
nice little trophy in the hand.
They beat the NBA champions to do this. So I have to put him in A tier. I
All right,
can't
you
put
can
him.
put him in.
he's an
It's
A tier.
fine.
He's below Ja.
Yeah.
All right. Dylan Harper is the San Antonio Spurs representative for today. Stephon Castle is a shooting guard.
So he has
We'll do
more
that next week.
upside. He has more upside than Yegor Demon.
Agreed.
But-
He's probably in the middle of
C?
Quickly and Van Vliet.
Yeah, I'll put him in the C as of now.
I was thinking B. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
But if you want to put him in C, we can.
I can't put rookie
Not
there
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
Where
He's
where
got to
should he
stay
go?
in the C.
I said
He's gonna go above Van Vliet.
no, in the middle of Van Vliet and Quickly.
I'm fine
Okay.
with it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's more. I gotta respect Fred. I almost want to swap him and Poole, but we'll keep it for now.
No, keep Poole there.
We have 8 players left.
Yeah.
Isaiah Collier's next.
This is a D.
Yeah.
Probably the highest D.
He improved a lot,
He
but
did.
there's still levels to this. I think he's. I would put him just below Alvarado.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Alvarado's insanely productive.
That's good.
Collier right now has got to get working on the scoring a little bit better.
Yeah.
Consistency with like Keontae George, same thing.
Yeah.
Right. Tyus Jones.
Oh, he's F.
Can we put him next to his brother?
Yeah, I think he's better than his brother, so we'll put
Yeah.
him. We'll put the bros right there. They'll be this tier list Thompson twins.
LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball.
I like
Yeah.
LaMelo a
Th-
lot.
This is the
He's not S tier.
He's not.
Ooh,
He's
come
highest
on.
A tier
He's
though.
he's a B tier, bro.
No,
Hello?
no.
He's never on the floor.
Oh.
He was in MVP combos in the first 15 games of the season last year for
and
us.
then what happened?
Well,
He got
I
injured, bro.
understand that,
Listen,
but
LaMelo Ball is highest A tier.
no,
Undisputed.
no,
Undisputed.
no.
He's not
He's
S
better
tier.
than Trae Young.
He is not an S tier.
He's better than Trae Young. He's highest A tier is what I said.
If you were to put him in A tier, I would put him probably below Cade Cunningham.
No. LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball has never played winning basketball in the NBA.
Well, that's because he got drafted to a poverty
He's
franchise.
literally
It doesn't-
in Charlotte.
Cade
Okay.
Cunningham went to a team that lost 28 games in a row.
I know, but now they're
and almost got
better.
them to the second round. LaMelo Ball's had more years than Cade. No, they were drafted. They drafted. LaMelo had one extra year than
Okay,
Cade.
Gio.
And the Hornets have only managed to get themselves to the
You can
play.
put him wherever you want. All I'm saying is
Gio,
that
he
LaMelo Ball is
is-
highest A tier, if you ask me.
We can
He
put him in A
is-
tier. That's fine.
He is between Ja and Cade.
No, he's better than Cade.
I firmly disagree with that.
He's better than
He
Cade.
is behind.
If LaMelo,
Until I see him play a
Mike's
full
too close.
82
All right, fine.
games.
I get it.
Yeah.
Until I see him play a full 82 games,
that's fine.
he's between Cade and Ja.
Yeah,
I get it.
I'm fine with that. LaMelo and Ja are kind of along the same lines.
They
They're
are
just
all
know-
the
not
same.
available.
Just know when LaMelo Ball plays a full 82
That's
games,
fine.
is over for the NBA.
That's
Bro,
fine.
just
Just
know
that.
Just wait for Cade to reach his prime, and he's going to be insane. Cade will wind up.
Cade's
in
gonna be great.
Cade's gonna wind up in
I
the
like
S tier
Cade.
soon.
Listen, I like Cade. I just like LaMelo Ball a little bit more.
Fair.
We got to see him play more. That's the only thing.
5 players left.
Who's this?
Drew Holiday.
Here's Drew.
Oof.
Um,
Can we put him in like high C tier? Just because the drop off?
I think
think
he's better than DeJounte for sure.
I don't think so.
Ooh.
I think Drew is at the point where he's getting a little older. His
That's what
production
I
has
was gonna
dropped off
say.
pretty significantly.
Then he
I
should
think
go-
if this was the 2021 Drew Holiday when he was in the Bucks, or even the Celtics 2023 was it, or
Or-
2024,
Yeah.
that version of Drew Holiday was very good.
That Drew Holiday
This
was
past year,
that Drew Holiday was like A tier
no,
levels.
no.
On
He
the
was B
Bucks.
tier.
No, on the Bucks. I'm saying
Bucks, yeah.
was A tier for sure.
Yes.
This Drew Holiday, I'd be fine going with the highest C tier, but I would put him probably below Giddey in the B tier.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
put him
he's
in
better
there.
than Ty Jerome.
So we going B?
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, he's better
you're
than
right.
Ty Jerome.
You're right.
He's still really good. He's still a great defender. He
Yeah.
can shoot.
I can't say Ty Jerome's better than Drew Holiday.
He's
I can't
not.
do it.
Peyton Pritchard.
PB.
PB, he won the Sixth Man of the Year, so he needs to be
yeah.
in B tier at least.
Oh, he should be in B tier.
At
He's
least.
around the McConnell area.
No. Yes.
He's around the McConnell
Yeah,
area.
he is.
He's
I would put him below McConnell.
I'll put him.
oh, I think he's above McConnell.
I think McConnell's better in all aspects of the game. I think
Yeah,
Peyton Pritchard's too saturated by the scoring.
That is true.
It's hard. I mean, obviously McConnell had the better playoffs, but the season.
I think
Pitcher had a better season.
He did. He won Sixth Man of the Year, but I just think McConnell's a more complete player. But if you want to put him above, I
I
don't
think
mind.
he should go above.
Okay, that's fine. I'll
I think just for
I'll concede.
recency.
Yeah,
Yeah, right there. is
Just
good.
above.
totally fair.
But they're even.
3 players left. Scoot Henderson. Where are we putting him?
I'm not a big fan of Scoop. We can put him in D tier if you ask me.
Yeah, I think
Highest
that's the
D
right.
tier?
No, I think I think Alvarado's better. I think Collier's better. I think Mitchell's better.
Yeah.
think he kind of floats around the Keontae
Okay.
George, Cole Anthony sort of
For
realm.
sure.
Until we see improvement.
Where do you want to put him?
Right
behind
below,
Davey, yeah.
right above Cole.
Right above Cole? I'm fine with that.
Oh, that's fine.
He's just as inefficient as Keontae, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Penultimate player, Darius Garland.
All right.
I like Garland. He's A tier.
This is clear A tier,
A tier.
without a doubt. But
He
where?
is right below.
Ja.
Right below. If you ask me, he's right below Harden. He's that good of a player to me.
I would put him just below Cade.
What?
Okay, you can do that. I think Garland's a great player.
Garland's severely underrated
Like
in today's
listen
NBA.
to this take. This is a quick
Yeah.
little hot take I got for you. If Darius Garland played in the 1990s, in that era of basketball, he would be so good.
Oh, yeah.
Like he would be up there as one of the best point guards. I'm telling
I
you.
understand.
I
In
think-
terms of his
but
talent,
I think Suggs would also thrive in that era, too.
yeah. I mean, look, think about any small guard who sees the floor great, who has great ball handling, all that stuff. They would succeed so well in those 90s to early 2000s era.
Right.
It was really good for those types of players.
Garland this year averaged 20 and a half points on 40% from three and almost 7 assists.
40% from threes.
So I think it's just below Cade.
that's
Okay.
fine.
So
All right, that's
we'll
fine.
put him there.
I have no issue.
And last but not least, the final player on this tier list,
Kyrie.
the Nets legend himself, Kyrie Irving of the Dallas Mavericks, will not be playing for the first half to 3/4 of this season. He'll probably come after All-Star break pause.
Yeah.
Where do we put Kyrie?
This is easy. This
he's
is
had a
easy.
very wacky career going up to this. He's been very up and down, reputation, play-wise. Where do you
We're
think
just
he should
going
go?
off the play.
Anthony,
off
where
of
wait,
play-
we'll save yours because
Okay.
I think I know where you're going to put yours. Where do you think you should go, Anthony?
It's A tier.
Where?
I agree he should be A tier.
It's around Harden and Trae Young.
He's better. He's top A tier. I think even borderline S tier, but that's fine if you guys don't want to put him in S tier.
This
I
year
think
he
he's
averaged
top A tier.
This year he averaged 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. I would be willing to put him above Cade.
Absolutely.
It's just Harden and Trae Young. That's
Oh
what
my
I'm-
God.
This year Harden
He's
averaged.
better than Harden, bro.
I think he's better than Harden. Is he better than Ice Trae?
Yes.
Trae Young averaged 24 points,
Exactly.
and he averaged almost 12 assists.
Yeah, but his team
Hmm.
didn't even make the play in, bro.
And Kyrie Irving's team, well, they both made the play-in,
All right, maybe
and they
they
both
did.
got eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, but the difference is Kyrie Irving is Kyrie Irving.
He is Kyrie Irving,
Okay,
but
that's the difference.
I would put him below Trae Young.
I wouldn't. Where would you
So
put him?
it's up to you.
Tiebreaker.
You're the tiebreaker.
I mean, overall, Kyrie's better than Trae.
We're talking about Kyrie. Yeah.
I know. Overall, he's better than Trae.
But in this current state right now, is he better?
Well, obviously he's injured, right?
He's injured.
I'm not
But
talking
we're not
about that.
factoring
I'm
that
talking
in.
about before the injury, like what you saw from both players this year.
I think he was.
Yeah.
I think better than
Okay.
Trae, just a little bit.
That's fine. We'll put Kyrie up in A tier. Now, the tier list is complete. Do we have any changes we want to make? Is there any disagreements that we have?
Can we put Luca better than Steph? Or no?
Gio, what do you think?
I'm fine with that.
You want to put
know
Luca
me.
better than Steph?
You know me. I'm fine with that.
It's up to y'all, really.
I'm
Doesn't matter.
fine.
All right,
Luka
fine.
better.
Luca and Steph will swap. How do we feel about the rest of this? Are we happy with it?
I think it's a good list.
Hold
I think
on,
it's a great
hold
list,
on,
actually.
Hold on. Russ, Lonzo,
Yeah.
D'Lo, Brogdon, Poole,
I think it's good having 5 players in S tier.
Yeah.
I like that.
Otto,
It should be like that.
So look at Hallie, man, from going from overrated to
The second best point guard
second
in the
best
league.
point guard in the league. I mean, in my honest opinion, when healthy, it is Luca. But Luca, you know,
This is also recency bias. You
It's
have to
recency
factor that
bias.
in, and you have to.
like I'd almost be willing to put Luca ahead of Brunson.
Yeah. But once again, recency bias. The Lakers severely underperformed in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Knicks and the Pacers did not. You know.
Right. Well, the Pacers made the finals. That's
Right.
why I'm almost willing to put Luca above Brunson just because of purely the
Can
talent
we
alone.
can we swap Dinwiddie and Chris Paul?
Dinwiddie and Chris.
Why is that like that?
Up to you. I mean,
No.
I think we keep it.
Dinwiddie's better than Chris Paul.
Yeah, Dinwiddie's better than Chris Paul.
Are you
Okay.
kidding me? More. He's
Can
definitely
we
more
swap
effective.
Bub Carrington and Scottie Pippen Jr.?
No. I'd actually
Come
can we swap Conley and Dinwiddie?
Conley and Dinwiddie.
I mean-
why?
I don't know.
I think.
We'll just keep it the
Good,
way it
yeah.
is. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our tier list. Here is the final product, as you can see on the screen right now. You know, our top 5 point guards: SGA, Hallie, Brunson, Luca, Steph. Obviously not the consensus, but it's just kind of based off of recency bias mainly. So let us know down in the comments what who you would have in your S tier. And guys, do we have any sort of questions, comments, concerns, final thoughts before we get into the outro?
Let's rock.
All right, ladies
We're
and
all set.
gentlemen, that brings us to the end of episode number 66 of the Floor Spacer podcast. Gio, G of the week. And what is the word for the people to comment at home?
Man, I have no idea. G of the week.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta think of this one. How about this? G of the week is gonna be Anthony. Not you though. Not you. Don't get your ego up. okay?
Hold.
Yeah. It's an Anthony that actually subscribed to the pod. He followed me on Instagram, and he actually reposted one of my stories to his story. I'm like, okay,
Oh, W.
cool.
What a chat.
No, we
And,
don't.
I think he's pretty cool. I mean, the fact that he did that, he's showing his support, and so he's the G of the week. Shout out to you, Anthony. Not
Shout
you.
out Anthony.
We
Shout out
don't-
Anthony.
We
Birdie.
we don't approve fake workouts on here.
That's
No,
crazy.
he didn't repost that. It was
Oh,
something else.
okay.
Yeah, it was something
All
else.
right.
But-
fair.
But shout out.
Yeah, shout out
And
to
what's
him.
and what's the word?
The word.
First word that comes to mind.
Fake workouts.
Fake workouts.
That's
you know
crazy.
what? Then why not?
just put in fake because Anthony's a fake Knicks fan.
Yeah.
So
Just
FAKE.
fake.
Workout.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, obviously, next week we'll bring you the shooting guard tier list.
Yeah.
As we're just going to go straight down the position. So it should be a fun and exciting one. We'll bring you our top 50 then. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, get us to 7K as soon as humanly possible. If also hit the bell, that way you're notified every time we upload, which is every day. If you're on Spotify audio platforms, give us 5 stars, leave a review, answer the polls, all that good stuff. Follow our socials at Floor Spacer Pod on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff. Personal ones are right here. Get Gio to 1 million Instagram followers. Join the Discord. It's in the pinned comment below. Also, make sure to go check out Hoop Goat. Shout out to them. Their links will be down in the description. Go check them out as well. They always comment whenever we do a tier list using their site.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, we'll obviously see what else goes on, news related and everything of that nature. Gio, it's your turn next week for shower thoughts. So think of a good question. And
I'm not coming to a shower.
that's crazy.
I don't want you there, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. It's mutual.
I don't want to see what kind of question is in that shower.
But guys, do we have any sort of final thoughts for the viewers before we head on out of here for the week?
No.
I think we're all set, gentlemen.
Let's go to sleep.
All right, let's go to sleep. We hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. We love you all endlessly. Me and Anthony do not like Nico Harrison, but Gio for some reason does. And we'll see you all next week in episode number 67. Peace out.
Do you know why he does?
Deuces.
You know why he doesn't hate him? Because he's one of his clients.